Hey, how's it going, guys? How are you all doing? I'm Star Fox now, apparently. Hi, how's it going? Hope you guys are all doing well. Welcome back to more Ace Attorney, specifically the Great Ace Attorney 2. As on the last stream, we were doing investigation. That's not what we're doing. We're doing the trial of Case 2, specifically the second trial. I think it was part 2 of the trial. As today, we'll be hitting up part 3 of the trial and also likely the finale as well of Case 2, aka known as the Memoirs of the Clouded Kokoro. Well, it still says Trial Part 2 here, so I guess it's technically going to be like Part 2 of the trial. Either way, the trial should be done today, which means I'm looking forward to it. So yeah, hope you guys are doing well. Say on a CJ, everyone else coming in. I guess like, what is it? So yeah, like I mentioned, I think like the other day / yesterday, got some fun stuff coming up soon. I'll be going on vacation for a week here soon, so that's fun. You know, I had a nice enough day. I went to work and everything. Work was pretty slow because it was very rainy, so not a lot of people were really coming in due to the rain, which was kind of nice to have a bit more of like a chill day of sorts. Like, that part was kind of nice, actually. Though admittedly, I kind of don't really know how I feel about a chill day sometimes, because I'm just like, on one hand, I don't mind it, but on the other hand, it takes longer. I like being more busy, because it makes the time go by faster. I don't know, it's such a conundrum. Well, it's not a conundrum, though, it's what we'll be doing here in the game. So, let's get started, shall we? Hello.
Hello.
Are you ready to make voices?
Yes.
Voices aren't half the fun of Ace Attorney, after all.
They really are. Why do you think I've been doing investigations lately?
For real. 23rd of February, 11:32 a.m. The Old Bailey, Defendant's Antechamber. Joyful, jubilant jumping jacks. All thanks for the hydrate, CJ.
Oh, Mr. Natsume, I'm so pleased for you.
Locum to Mr. Nahara Esquire, and non-locum Judicial Assistant Miss Mikitoba Esquires. Now, finally, at long last, there can be proof. Proof that I'm innocent, and proof that my tea is innocent. Ah, good morning, my dear fellows. Yo, hi,
Hi,
Agers.
Sholmes.
Sholmes is here now.
He finally woke up.
He's woken up. Here's your monkey.
Yeah, hold on. Okay, trust our bond.
You know, monkey, that's very much a mood. Thanks for that monkey summon there, Agers. Appreciate it. Ah, Herlock Sholmes. That's not the voice from Herlock Sholmes. May you drink my tepid tea and fall for silent. I thought the tea was innocent.
Imagine I said the lines.
Hello, how you doing, Peter?
Hi, Peter.
I did one Sholmes line.
Oh, Mr. Sholmes, you came. How wonderful.
Please, save your... What's that word?
Derision?
Derision.
Please, save your derisions. I know what you're all thinking. Good morning, he says, when it is very nearly time for luncheon. Your scorn is written clearly across your faces.
Nobody said or thought anything of the sort.
The truth is, I was determined that today would be the day as sleep seduced me last night, I thought. Tomorrow, for once, I shall not oversleep. I'll rise early and be present in court to support my companions.
And you kinda were.
Such spirited determination had a beauty all of its own, does it not?
Oh, yes.
Hi, Trill.
Hi, I'm Van Zeke's agent. He is a little busy at the moment, but he'll be coming soon.
Alright.
He doesn't want to do the sham of a trial because he thinks that the person who did the sham sphere is a horrible person. So I'm trying to convince him that he needs to finish.
Bruh. What?
I think it's that Shamspear is a horrible person, not who was doing the voice of Shamspear.
Yeah! Yeah! No! Hi! No!
I just.
No! Anna, you're great. Look, my words are hard, okay? I didn't want to
alright.
talk about you. Anna, you're amazing.
I'm sorry, that's my bad.
She
No,
is
it's
amazing.
not. I said the words. Anna, continue.
Anna's breathtaking. Also, hi Storms, hi
And
Trey, how you
then-
doing?
And then I began to muse on the subject. Why do people oversleep? I queried. Why, time after time, do they make the same foolish blunder? And the answer came to me at once. It was so delightful, simple. People oversleep because they sleep.
So true.
Yeah.
Well, is that not astute insight into the matter?
Oh, yes.
Upon which realization I attempted an experiment. I didn't sleep a wink at all. All night. And the result? By first light, I was exhausted and began to be assailed by fits of drowsiness.
Okay, so true story. I had a friend who did this because his alarm clock broke and he was like, I need to be at this meeting. So instead of like trying to rely on friends, somebody subbed. Congratulations. Oh, it's you!
Hi KV, thanks for the 48 months, we appreciate it.
That's for you. So he literally stayed up all night to make sure that he went to the meeting. I think he binged One Piece or something.
I mean, I've definitely been there with like staying up all night to like make sure I don't miss something potentially. Dallas, I did like some flights in the past, like early morning flights.
I've never done that.
Shocking.
And so, the conclusion of last night's experiment is this. A good night's sleep is quite simply essential.
Yes, I think most of us probably knew that already.
What others presuppose, I proved by experimentation.
Yes?
That, my dear fellow, is the scientific method. Ah, yes, and one more thing. Do you remember this?
The bottle poison. The poison for poison for Cusco. Cusco's poison.
Yeah, it's all coming together.
No, Kronk, we don't need you. We need Van Zeeks. Can you get him, please?
Yes, of course. It's the poison that Miss Green was about to drink at the hospital yesterday. Oh, you didn't manage to.
It was a laborious task, as the bottle was nearly empty. But such inconveniences do not hinder Sholmes.
Shoulders
managed to-
I agree.
I managed to confirm that it contains strychnine.
Strychnine, huh?
Boys, we've been talking about this whole time.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. So I was right.
Perhaps, though, of course, such circumstantial evidence doesn't prove Miss Green's guilt.
Insane thing I just thought about. Strychnine was found in the tea, no? Was it the whole point?
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't.
Not in the tea.
We literally had a test earlier in the trial that proved that there was no poison in the tea.
We've been painstakingly trying to prove there was nothing in the tea that would be poison.
Yeah. But strychnine has been thrown around a lot, so,
Mm-hmm.
I shall leave the bottle in your care now, but licking the insides of the neck is not recommended.
The bottle poison has been entered into the court record. A bottle found in the possession of Miss Green with traces of the selecting poison strychnine inside. Can I have a word? Who is this?
I forget who this is.
Gregson.
Oh, it's you,
Gregson.
hon.
Gregson, how good of you to come!
Forget it. Excuse me.
Wait a minute, Inspector.
Hello, chat.
Gotta get my fish and chips. Hey, don't wish to make such a nuisance of myself.
Chicken something, sorry. Bottle.
I am putting my fish and chips in there.
So this is the poison we've been hearing so much about. Strychnine. There are a few remnants on the bottom of the bottle here, look.
You mustn't be tempted to try it.
Of course not. As long as we don't lose this trial.
For you.
No! Even if we lose the trial. No, we mustn't lose the trial in the first place, Mr. Naruhodo.
Make your mind up, Susato-san.
I think that's all.
Yeah. The look on your face. I'd say it's someone else who you think is making a nuisance of himself.
My dear Inspector, please, speak freely. Pretend that I'm not here.
Believe me, if I could do that, life would be a whole lot simpler for me.
Do you have the results, Inspector? Of the investigation of Mr. Shamspeare's room?
Not yet. Shouldn't be long now, though. No, I'm hearing about something else. That dead convict, actually.
Huh.
Yeah.
About... Selden. Oh, you mean the man from this newspaper article we discovered yesterday in Mr. Shamspeare's room?
A man by the name of... Ah yes, Selden.
Celadon City?
No. Seldom is okay.
Oh.
I went through the archives of the yard and dug out the feathers file. There's something there that, well, caught my eyes.
Something caught your eye? What, Inspector? What?
Is it like that large person on like the photo there?
Probably. You did the research, sunshine. I've copied out the relevant part for you, so you can read it for yourselves.
Thank you. Capital Offender's file has been entered into the court record. Scotland Yard's file about the convicted criminal Selden that includes the newspaper article about him dying of illness in prison.
These documents.
These documents indeed. Let's check them out. Let's see. 18 counts of burglary, 6 counts of suspected murder, died of natural causes whilst in prison, final moments witnessed only by his cellmates. Estimated 1,000 pounds worth of loot he stole remains unrecovered.
I don't believe that for a second.
Condemned criminal dies of natural causes in prison. Manchester's Strangeways prison announced the death of convicted murderer and burglar Selden by natural causes in the early hours of the morning. Had been suffering with fever since the end of October, alerted by the shouts of his fellow cellmates. Medical staff arrived to find him already dead. For his capital punishment could be carried out.
It's so weird seeing Manchester because, like, I just think of like soccer.
Include the details that were in the newspaper cutting we found in Mr. Shamspeare's room. I'll rearrange everything in the court record so we don't have to have duplicate information.
Why?
So basically, you just combined them.
Yeah.
Hey, there we go.
Yep, got like one less evidence now. That's just because it's like Offender's file was basically like the same as the other one, so don't need the other one at this point. Why are you giving us a copy of this important file, though?
Well, you're the ones who turned up the crew in the first place, aren't you? I'm just making sure things get handled in the proper fashion.
Oh, Scotland Yard's workings are so wonderful.
Indeed, my dear fellows. And the inspector here is a shining diamond in the crown. In its crown.
A shining diamonds in the rough, maybe. Yo, shining diamond?
A diamond,
Brilliant pearl.
a diamond in the rough.
Yeah.
This time we say goodbye to Prince and Boo Boo.
A boo boo.
Jafar?
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 I'm more familiar with your clothes.
I am
Jameer?
too, Sunshine. I am too. Look, I just don't want to be beholden to a lawyer, that's all.
Janeer, Jafar, Joe, wherever you are.
To wherever you are.
Counsel for the defense and the defendant. Court proceedings are about to resume. Make your way into the courtroom at once.
Why'd you become Yoda?
It's like, why are you a Muppet?
Because it was
Well-
assigned to so much of another voice. I had to change it somehow.
Well, I shall leave you then.
Thank you go to courtroom you have.
I know what Star Wars is, and I'm not telling you.
Prosecute witness I must. Law degree I don't have.
You're not a prosecutor. I'll be listening with interest from the public gallery, not nodding off at all. Certainly not.
Thank you, Mr. Sholmes. Mr. fucking Eepy.
I'm rather tired of seeing Mr. Mustache in floods of tears, personally. So, the best of luck to you.
Tired is about right, yeah.
Just got the Shomes in the middle of the trial and he's just snoring loudly.
Hello, comes to Mr. Naruto Esquire. Yes, Mr. Natsume? It's time, isn't it? Yes, this is it. Like Michael Jackson's This Is It. Only in theaters.
This is it,
May 2009.
Luigi.
This
Oh, he
is
said
it,
no,
Luigi.
Oh, God. I still have to get fancy. He's not showing up.
You have to like summon him with like, you know, like a spell.
A spell?
Summon him with wine.
We don't have any wine in this hotel. Neither of us drink.
Vinceeks, look! What's the word I'm looking for? A foolish Nipponese.
Miss Olive Green and Mr. William Shakespeare. This is going to be the final battle. What's up?
Foolish. What's my ear?
I won't really have saved Soseki-san until I've exposed the whole truth of everything that's been going on. But it's all coming to a head now. You can do it, Rinosuke. You have to.
Yes.
23rd February,
Wait.
12:30 p.m. Old Bailey Courtroom. Courtroom.
There he is.
Courtroom. Courtroom. Courtroom.
Hotel, motel, holiday inn.
We at the hotel, motel, holiday inn. Yo, my name is Pitbull. I'm the guy in the video. My
No,
head
we're
is bald.
not.
I don't have hair. My hair is gone like my wife. I'm poor and single. No wife.
a wife? I didn't know it.
Not anymore. My wife is gone. She left me for Drake Bell. I don't know.
Is that real?
No. I'm just making shit up.
I don't think Pitbull's wife left him for Drake Bell.
That's. In the name of Her Majesty the Queen, I hereby declare this court to be in session again now. Before the recess, we heard a most startling accusation from the defense. Namely, that the victim of the case we've heard here only a few days ago was the true perpetrator of this incident. You know what Ace Attorney 7 should have?
Pitbull?
No, a divorce case.
Anything that's not murder
explaining his
or
murder.
attempted
How
murder.
will it end up in murder?
Exist, also true, Trey. Also very fucking true.
Yeah.
Reckless, rash, and prejudiced charge of wrongdoing, in my opinion, my lord. However,
There you are, Lindsay. Didn't know for sure.
It's wild to still think that like the last Ace Attorney game I think was this game I'm playing right now.
correct, 2017.
Oh, almost 10 years.
Yeah.
The prosecution has tried to extend every courtesy this amateurs recover from the devious eastern shores.
Though could you make the argument of like Investigations 2 because of it being localized finally? Question
you
mark.
could do that for this game too, then, because this didn't get localized until 2021.
Fair. Good point.
You know what's weird about time?
It does, CJ. That's true. And what's up here?
Forward.
We're almost 10 years from 2020.
I mean, in a few years, yeah.
There's only 4 years until 2020 is 10 years in the
Well,
past.
more like 3.5. But yeah.
Ugh.
I don't like that.
Ideally, by that time, me and Anna and Cassie will have like a place together. Ideally, we'll see. I would like to think by that point in time we have a place together. Thank you for that backhanded consideration. Rather cold assessment from the Honourable British Prosecutor, I must say. So, Lord Van Zeeks, is the new witness present and ready to take the stand? How's volume, by the way? Is volume good, guys? I feel like it might be like a little too low. I like pump it down a tiny bit.
You're fine. To me, you're fine.
I mean, like, you're dating me, so you're biased.
I was just gonna say the same thing.
Seems fine? Okay, I still like turn it down a tiny bit just in case, but yeah.
Ready and waiting in the witness's chamber, my lord.
Very well, bailiff, bring the witnesses in.
Witnesses?
Witnesses? Ah, fuck me, dude. Alright, chance
you
be your
so
hand,
I get to voice like two people in this. We may talk to each other.
Do you need help?
No, I'm good.
Cool.
I got it.
Cool. I know you do.
State your names and occupation for the court, please.
William Shakespeare, my liege. For mine occupation, I can say only that I be a tragic victim to be pitied.
Currently unemployed.
Damn. Roasting him, huh?
I'm Olive Green. I'm a fledgling artist. Well, no. I'm not a fledgling, really. A hopeless failure is too weak-spirited to admit she has no talent, I suppose.
So two people in the arts, just in different ways, and in various forms of talent.
Yeah, one who's actually good.
Yeah, Chancery is very good, honestly, I agree.
No.
Thank you for agreeing with me about Chancery, KB.
What? What was that?
I said thank you for agreeing with me about Shamspeare.
No, I don't agree. I hate his guts and I want him to die. I don't care if he makes this case. He's the worst person ever.
Also, currently unemployed, in other words.
What a coterie. What a coterie? Coterie?
Yeah, I think coterie is the one pronunciation.
Mr. Shamspeare.
My lord, I am thy humble servant.
I'm afraid that you are no longer merely the victim in this affair. The possibility has been raised that you are in fact the assailant, intent on taking the life of your fellow lodger. The part you have played in this whole business will be thoroughly scrutinized, I assure you.
I would for naught else, my lord.
And Miss Green.
Yes?
You are aware of the reason you have been summoned to this courtroom today, I presume?
Yes, the officer did explain. He said I poisoned this ridiculous buffoon.
And? Do you accept the charge, Miss Green?
I don't know anything about any poisoning. And I don't know anything about this man.
Come, lady, die to live.
My only weird theory is that when she tripped / when she was stabbed, I wonder if that could have had the bottle go flying, but that would, or some of the poison from the bottle go flying, but also that doesn't really make any sense. That can't be the case.
Verily, I know not thy prickly pea-pigmented personage.
A lot of peas.
I love alliteration.
Very well. Let us proceed with the matter at hand. That being to ascertain whether or not Miss Green has any involvement in this affair.
Very strange. Very strange indeed. Why would you suspect me? I barely ever go to the East End anyway. It so happens that I passed by that neighborhood 6 days ago, that's all. And on the night that this man was poisoned, I was still in hospital fighting for my life.
Yes, they unfortunately caught up in the incident on the street outside the Gallatin household. An incident that rendered you unconscious for some 3 days.
I was struck in the middle of my back by a knife, through no fault of my own, and now I'm under suspicion? What other irrelevant things might I be suspected of? It's all very disturbing.
Your energies may be better spent worrying about random knife attacks, I feel, Miss Green. At this point in time, all that appears to connect you with Mr. Shakespeare's lodgings is the Briar Road incident of 6 days ago.
6 years ago?
That's why. We would like you to testify formally now about exactly what happened.
Oh no! The incident 6 days ago? You mean you want me to relive that awful incident?
Unfortunately, yes. Please tell the court what happened that day. And of course, we will be interested to hear from you and about your movements that day too, Mr. Shakespeare.
But what happened 6 days ago has nothing to do with me being poisoned.
You were still there.
He was still probably in his lodgings.
Mm-hmm. Let us proceed then. The witness will present their formal testimony to the court. On the subject of the incident that took place on Briar Road the evening of the 17th of February. Witness testimony. Let's begin. The evening of the 17th of February.
It was 6 days ago at about 5 p.m. I was walking along in the snow when I was suddenly stabbed in the back. Coincidentally, it happened to be just outside the house where the men in this case had their lodgings.
I was at the tavern on the eve in which thou speakest, for I had bespoke my supper.
It was the first time I'd been in the area. I had a little matter to attend to, that's all. Anyway, I was admitted straight to hospital, so I knew nothing about all this business.
Yes, a second incident inside a week at what I believe to be aptly described as the haunted lodgings. One can only presume this is a most unfortunate coincidence.
Meanwhile, you say you were not in your room, Mr. Shakespeare.
"'Twas the following morn when I did awaken that I learned of the dire events. Mary, what a commotion did the officers of the law make on the floor above mine!
When Soseki-san was arrested on suspicion of attempted murder.
As suspected, there's nothing connecting these two witnesses but happenstance.
It's true. It does seem as though they're unrelated at first glance. I'm not so sure. There's something lurking in the shadows here. I feel certain of it. And this is my one and only chance to expose it.
Can you say all of me? Walk into my mystery.
Stand inside a warning of him. I don't know. Console!
You had effort.
You might now cross-examine these two witnesses if you wish. Yes, my lord. Innocent saint, I quit the. It's like that bit of like Spider-Verse where like Miles is like fumbling some parts of Sunflower. It's like he nails some parts, but he does not know other parts. Spider-Verse is real good, honestly. Cannot wait for part 3. Eventually. God, they were not ever going to get that part out. As far as I remember, they were just like, "It's gonna be like next year." It's like, no, it ain't. No, it fucking ain't.
Art takes time.
Mm-hmm. Especially when they had like no animation or recordings or anything done. I'm like, "Ooh, wow, you guys are ambitious, huh?"
Hold it!
See, I remember when it was called like, what was it? Across the Spider-Verse Part 1 and Part 2 when they were announced. Now I think it's just like, what's like across? It's like Across, Beyond, and then like whatever the last one's gonna be called.
Well, the first one was Into. Second
Into
one was
Across
Beyond.
Okay, I gotcha.
It's a line.
Into Across Beyond. I'm well acquainted with the case. I'm sorry you had to go through that.
It was awful. I still can't believe I was unconscious for so long. And I woke up to find out that the case had been solved and the culprit arrested.
Yes, the incident has been resolved already. Perhaps it would help you to consider it a bad dream that ended with your awakening and should now be forgotten.
Like your Fire Emblem Awakening?
Yes, I suppose so. Thank you.
I still unironically think Awakening will get like a Switch port eventually. I really do. I really do think it could happen.
I'd rather that than Fates, even though Fates kind of needs it more.
Fates needs it more because there's a whole story you just cannot get anymore. See, why not be like the little Mexican girl and just be like, why not both? Porque no los dos?
Okay, and put on Shadows of the Lunch over at it there, then you have a deal.
Yeah, no, why not? I'll take all 3DS Fire Emblems on Switch. Fuck yeah, I'll buy them all again. I don't care. They all have DLC you can't buy anymore, so I mean, like, I'll take them all, sure.
Yeah.
But before you put it completely behind you, Miss Green, I need you to remember the details one last time. Yeah, Awakening Fates with the DLCs included, so that gives you, like, what, like, Awakening has, like, Future Past, Fates had, like, their own Future Past that was actually also really good. And, Valencia had more so, like, extra DLC stuff, like, oh, here's, like, extra classes, and, like...
Extra classes, and I think they had some extra dungeons.
Extra dungeons, extra characters. I could actually kind of argue Valencia has, like, the weakest set of DLC.
Yeah, but it also came out in 2017 when the Switch had come out, so it didn't really need to have DLC, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, hi,
it was a nice standalone game where you don't have to worry about DLC that's going to go away.
Yeah, it's definitely Fates for you. And to be honest, even despite this, Fates is still my favorite 3DS Fire Emblem. I actually really like Fates a lot. Like, damn, that game is... I like Fates a lot because it lets you do so much. That game is so customizable. Like, damn. No two playthroughs will ever be the same with how much you can do in that game. So before you put it completely behind you, Miss Green, I need you to remember the details one last time. You must tell the court exactly what happened that day for us to arrive at the truth about this new case.
The trouble is, there's nothing to tell, really. I was just walking along the pavement.
Getting both would be great, though maybe a Switch, more so a Switch 1 port, Switch would be a bit too extra. Maybe, I don't know. I mean, like, I wouldn't mind if it's, like, on Switch 2, just for the sake of, like, it runs a little bit better and stuff like that.
Yeah, like, if it could be an Engage's engine, and, you know, it actually does not drop frame rate.
See, I don't recall Engage dropping frame rate, but I mean, I'm sure it probably did.
That often, but it can at points.
Mm-hmm. And I believe you on that, honestly. Oh, that's a cute respect, by the way.
No one cares about frame rate to begin with, so...
Mm-hmm.
Hold it!
You must love the Switch 2 welcome tour or whatever.
You must spend $10 on a tech demo for the Switch 2. Where you also need to spend more than $10, actually 100% that tech demo, by the way. Because you need to buy like the camera, I believe, is one of the other things you need to do to 100%
The
that tech
camera,
demo.
the Pro Controller.
Oh, you need to buy the Pro Controller too? Oh, it's even more expensive to 100%.
Oh no.
I want to say there was something else, but I don't remember. But
the camera and the Pro Controller for sure, it sounds like. Also, hi, Aiden.
Yeah.
Hi, Enzo. How y'all doing?
there's a really stupid. Hi, I bought it. There's a really stupid tech demo that they do where it's like, okay, look at how much we can do with 4K, and then you play Super Mario Bros. Because, okay, but the screen just keeps like it's tiny, and it just shows how long the length of a 4K TV is. Like that, cool. This is not helpful. This is not how I play a game. I can't see what's going on unless I'm up in the face of the big screen TV.
Yeah, I don't think they would do a compilation, like you say, Weasel. Like, well, compilation for Faith, probably not. It's so hard to say. Would they just re-release them again? It's so hard to say.
What they need to do is they just need a team of HAL Laboratory, because HAL Laboratory is great at releasing compilation stuff.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Zelda got that at least, I think, like twice in the GameCube era, I want to say, because there was like a Wind Waker Majora's Mask combo thing.
There was the bonus disc for pre-ordering Wind Waker, which was the Ocarina of Time plus Master Quest, and then there was, I believe, the all console Zeldas up through Majora's Mask that they released later. But those were more, please buy our system, we're not doing well in the market.
Mm-hmm. What were you doing there that day, though?
What do you mean?
The art school you attend, what's it called?
Yes, it's the Thorndyke Academy of Fine Arts.
Chris Thorndyke, like from Sonic X?
No.
According to Mr. Sholmes, that's just in the vicinity of Brixton Road, which is some 10 stops away from the scene on the Underground.
Remember, like, the final season of Sonic X where, like, Chris Thorndyke grew up, and then, like, to travel with Sonic, and then again, he had to, like, revert his age?
You mean season 3?
Yeah, like the Metarex.
I hear season 3 is, like, actually good.
Yeah, no, I hear legit, like, the Metarex stuff is legitimately, like, really good. I never finished it, but I did like what I saw of the Metarex arc. I believe you mentioned that before, that you had also lived on Brixton Road, isn't that right? God, it's so funny. Okay, sorry. Just, it's so funny with Sonic X when I think about how, like, it adapted, like, Adventure 1 and Adventure 2. It also adapted Battle, weirdly enough. I think that was, like, an episode or two for Battle. It was wild, honestly. Chris most hated Sonic X character. I mean, yeah, people didn't like him, but, like, it's not that bad, honestly. I think people just didn't like him because he was just human child with, like, Sonic characters.
Chris had better implementation than most of the original characters in the Kirby anime, so...
You know what? I think I could agree with that, actually. Like, what was it? Like,
also,
Tiff and
there
Tough?
was, like... Also, I think in the...
You're saying, Anna?
What was it? I did say hear something in the localization that they cut out his backstory.
Oh.
So that's not in the English release of it?
For Chris Thorndyke?
For if you're talking Sonic X, yeah.
Interesting.
Because it was like he had absentee parents was his backstory.
Like he's a rich kid because his dad's I forget what and his mom's a model, but it's like his parents are never home. So.
I mean, he's got a mansion he lives in with like a maid and like a doctor, more like a scientist, I guess.
A butler. Yeah.
Only one of his parents though.
Yeah, his uncle's the professor.
I believe you mentioned before that you also live on Brixton Road, isn't that right? So why then would you have been walking along Briar Road in the middle of the East End? Imagine they incorporate stuff from the Metarex arc into the main game. See, that'd be neat, but I think they're more so like trying to get the comics, like the IDW stuff, introduced into the game slowly. Like giving Tango and Whisper official voices that they didn't bother using for Sonic Racing Crossworlds. But honestly, it really gets the vibe of, I feel like Tango and Whisper are 100% in the next mainline Sonic. Because they would not go this far out of their way to promote them like a bunch and give them these voices if it didn't mean they were going to not use them in the next game. So I feel like Tango and Whisper are pretty much a shoo-in for the next mainline Sonic. The question is...
Like Acorn shows up for some reason.
the real question is, like, do they have, like, multiple characters other than Sonic that are playable, or is it just Sonic again? Well, we'll see. I don't expect
Last time they did that, they hated. Everyone hated it.
I mean, people thought it was okay. Actually, I was gonna. No, actually, hang on. I was gonna
I'm
say.
talking about Boom.
I was gonna say Frontiers. I remembered. Oh wait, no. Like actually, they're like Knuckles, Amy, and Tails are kind of bad in Frontiers at the launch. They fixed them over time, but now they're just also not super great either. They're a little weird in Frontiers. I think of the three, I think Tails was probably the most. Well, Tails is the most brain dead to play as because he throws wrenches. You know, the science guy throws a bunch of wrenches. Yep, that makes sense to me. Amy also had like the tarot card thing, which I mean, I love Amy. The tarot card thing was like always a little weird to me because that always felt kind of forced. Of like, oh, she loves tarot cards. Look how much she loves tarot cards. She always loved these things. It's part of her gimmick now. I'm like, when was this a thing? I mean, if you want to reintroduce it, that's
a thing
fine.
from CD or whatever, right?
Yeah. So like they're reintroducing it, so it's a little out of nowhere, but like I don't mind it honestly. And then Knuckles had a weird glide in Frontiers. I think like it was like something with like finding Sonic to the tarot cards, yeah. Well, hi Daisy. How you doing? I get that. I just think it'd be kind of cool. Oh no, I feel that. Yeah, no, I'm 100% down with like the idea of like Meta-Rex arc stuff making its way into the main games for like the cool factor of it.
I'm not sure if you read that line.
So why then would you have been walking along Briar Road in the middle of the East End?
Well, it's because, oh yes, of course. I thought it might make a nice picture.
Resting at the hotel before we go out into the night market? Nice. Hope you guys have fun. Stay safe out there.
The witness is a student of art. City dwelling is called paint grant urban vistas.
That's right. I happen to like the crumbling look of that part of town. Perhaps quaint would have been a less grating term.
The point is, she's definitely hiding something.
Yes, it seems she's not going to be forthcoming with the truth.
She's trying to hide why she was there that evening. Must mean there's a reason for her not wanting us to know. That's the key to this. And you, Mr. Shamspear, on the evening of the incident 6 days ago. Would you tell the court what exactly you were doing?
'Twould be my pleasure, sire.
Being a little bitch.
Hold it!
Hold it. A tavern, you say? Which one?
'Twas the Slug and Salad what I did, Terry. 'Tis a jewel in the East End.
Oh, hang on.
Mm.
My phone was being weird. Okay, you're good.
And a little unexpected, I fear.
Hmm.
What do you mean, Lord Van Zeeks?
Slug and Salad offers unusually fine dining. For the locality, at least. Which establishment you expect to be patronized by a man with not even a crumb of bread in his room?
It's true. The menu lists premium crusts of bread and glasses of water in different levels of cloudiness.
I would have expected Grub Scrubbery and the local vicinity to be more appropriate for your means. Watery soup and mushy peas, or rather, soupy water and pea-like mush.
Soupy water.
Ugh.
All equally appetizing.
I just wanted to try some water in a different pub for once. What's wrong with that?
How different can water really be?
Very. There's a whole Genshin Impact character about it.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Nubelit.
I like Eula. Eula's hot. Is she a water character? I don't think she is.
Ice.
What about Ganyu? Was Ganyu water?
It was like,
Fuck. It's all ice.
Name a single water female. You got this. I believe in you.
Karina.
How about
Well, this is Maniacal's turn.
how about
okay, can't be Karina then.
how about Acheron? Is Acheron a Genshin character?
No,
Who?
that's Star Rail, and she's
That's
electric.
Star Rail. Oh my god.
Splash Woman. Yeah, there we go.
That's not
Yeah,
from Genshin.
How
It's a water
about
character.
how about Undyne, the summon from Tales of Symphonia? Is that a Genshin character?
Are you gonna
No.
say Undertale?
No, and
Actually, that's
No.
that's Undine. I'm sorry, I got the name wrong.
it's pronounced in very different ways, but it's fine.
Or perhaps there's a more plausible explanation.
Farina too.
Karina too.
A specific reason why he had to go to that particular establishment.
To meet Farina. Agreed.
I'll do that.
Okay, I'll go.
I know you.
Well, like to be fair, no, we don't really have a pronunciation for the Undertale one because there's no like voices in that game, so it could
Everyone
be anything.
says Undyne, but the entire time I played the game, I just said Undine. or
It's
Undine
probably
because that's how
Undine,
it's pronounced.
The Great Undini.
It's probably Undine, but everyone just says Undyne for like that character. But like I know until Symphonia, I swear they say Undine.
They do.
Man, what a
That's
fun
how-
game
that's
Symphonia was.
Japanese pronunciation for it. I think you will go with Undyne for the Undertale character because she's meant to be the Undying.
Undying.
Ah.
Because I'm pretty
Undine,
sure
the
they've said-
Undine.
They've said Undyne in like the anniversary stuff, and like Toby Fox didn't correct them, so
It's Undino? Really? God, I've not played. To be fair, I've not played Symphonia in like so long.
Yeah, because you gotta play the GameCube version.
Undini. Yeah, but the GameCube version, the best version. Which is
I'll be
still
back.
weird. The fact that on that day of all days, he died at a place he wouldn't normally, it does stand out. So Mr. Shanspeare's own actions on the day of the incident 6 days ago were slightly suspicious. I wonder if we have some evidence that can explain those actions. Do we have evidence to explain those actions 6 days ago? I don't think we do. Maybe where he was getting more soap?
I'm not entirely sure you buy soap at a bar.
Look.
I know there's
I mean, you
joke
could
there.
you could steal it from the bathroom realistically, but yeah.
It's not buying.
Steal soap from the bathroom.
Yeah, it's like when people go to like public places and steal toilet paper. I've definitely dealt with that.
Oh boy.
Yeah, sometimes it's like, oh, why is roll missing at work bathroom? Someone stole roll. Why are people stealing roll?
A roll's a roll.
The rolls are voice.
Rolling, rolling, rolling.
Gotta keep on rolling. I wish we did, but sadly I can't think of anything at the moment.
If you find a clue that could explain why Mr. Shakespeare went there, we must present it to the court.
Yes, absolutely. What if the bar had a gift shop on the side? It could.
Oh boy. Bar and gift shop.
This is like selling Girl Scout cookies next to a weed dispensary. If that is all this matter, Counsel, I would ask Miss Green to reiterate her next statement. Oh, that... What little matter, Miss Green? Please elaborate.
It was nothing, really. It's not worth mentioning.
If you remember, you mentioned it to us yesterday at the hospital. See, Aiden, I say that because, like, I swear I remember, like, seeing a story about, like, a girl who did that and made, like, a ton of money from selling the cookies.
Ah,
It was related to the card you were holding. Miss Green. What was that? She clearly just hit something behind her back. From memory, I believe the card contained a note that read, I have information regarding the death of Duncan Ross.
well, what does that matter? This has nothing to do with Duncan.
Oh, what's up, Shakespeare?
Excuse me.
Excuse me. Mr. Shakespeare, you got something to share with the court? The real thing with this court, Duncan.
To be or not to be? That is the question.
Gotta double check something
I
here.
want you to be dead.
Yours don't think they're the same, nor is your chin. Can't see your ears.
Maniacal, no, they are not the same person.
They're not.
I know they're not the same
I swear to
person,
you, they're not related.
but in the back of my mind, there could have been a chance.
It was also in the back of my mind too.
Oh, pray forgive me. The great bar's word springeth from within me with ne'er a thought.
Don't tell me. It's because you're possessed by Shakespeare's spirit, right?
I literally ate Shakespeare books, my good sir.
That's not how you get a spirit. You gotta eat his grave.
Eat that spirit
I must
tussie.
consume his bones.
Hearing Miss Green's
the
words a moment ago seemed to make you think of something. Something of relevance, perhaps?
Well, nay, sire, 'twas nothing at all.
You have to bite him on the head to speak Shakespearean? Witch head? Presumably you know the name, though. Mr. Duncan Ross, I mean?
I get the glove you're glopping right now, Aiden.
Okay, it took me like a good 5 seconds.
Dab.
No, not that. Not the
No.
glove gab galab.
After all, you were both lodgers in the same house.
I would it were so, but sadly, nay. Lodging be a lonely occupation, sire. My lodging fellows be rarely known to me.
So, you haven't heard of him, even though he passed away in the room just one floor above yours? Miss Green.
Nay, my lord. Have I done something wrong?
The card that was mentioned before. Containing the note. Do you have it upon your person?
I do, yes. But I don't need it anymore. In fact, I should throw it away, really.
Oh.
I
Before
like
you just...
jigsaw.
Oh, yes?
I like jigsaw puzzles.
Yeah. Before you dispose of it, the court will take it as evidence, please. Miss Green's card has been entered to the court record. A note in an envelope that seems to have been ripped open rather roughly. It contains instructions to meet with someone who claims to have information about Duncan Ross. I wonder who. Of course. That's what links Mr. Shakespeare and Miss Green. It's Duncan Ross. No way. I never would have guessed. Now continue with the testimony, please, Miss Green.
I'll dunk into your Ross with him.
Yeah? Ooh, hello, what's that?
I don't know what that means.
Oh, whoa, what's this?
Oh, whoa.
But no.
Notices your chord record. Oh, well, what's this? The envelope has been ripped open rather carelessly, hasn't it?
-2.
I can't wait for the Kingdom Hearts Ace Attorney crossover where Jack Skellington's the lawyer. What's this? What's this?
What's this?
I was so confused. I'm like, what do you mean? Like, I thought you were talking about the pirate for a second. I'm like, wait, no, wrong Jack.
No, Jack Skellington.
And that's
You
not
know,
Sparrow.
Not Jack Sparrow.
I should
Yeah, I
play
never
Cage 2.
realized there's two Jacks in Cage 2.
Yeah, Sora.
Yeah, that's why in Cage 2, Sora calls Jack Skellington Jack, and he calls Jack Sparrow Captain.
Yep, he'll call him Captain when you like swap him in and out of battle, basically, which is like really fun. Like Captain. Miss Green strikes me as the yes.
I could continue this, but then that'd be a lot, so I'm not going to.
There are also 2 Rikus in Cage 2. Also true.
That's true.
Because you have
10-2.
Because originally the Riku from 10 was going to be in Cage 1. But then they're like, that might be too confusing. So they did Yuffie instead.
Okay, but you can't, like, but the Rikus, they do something, like, it's just 2 guys named Jack.
Yeah, but that was not until like the second game. Rather the third game.
There's just 2 guys named Jack. Riku and other Riku are, like, of the same, and they did the convoluted plot.
Better
This is
choice.
just
No,
2
no,
guys
this-
named Jack.
No.
This is Riku from the game Final Fantasy X-2.
Yes.
His name is Riku?
Well, she's from 10 originally, but
There's Riku from Kingdom Hearts, and there's Riku from Final Fantasy.
And they're in the game?
Yes.
Yes.
And Riku from Final Fantasy spells it with 2 Ks.
yeah, so it's a Riku, like Rikku, versus 1K,
it's
which is
it's
Rikku,
Yuffie,
which is Kingdom Hearts Riku.
Riku, and Pain.
Yep. They are the
those are their names.
Yuna, Riku,
Oh,
and
they're
Pain.
very
They're
similar.
the Gold Wings. They hunt spear hunters.
So it's Rick.
No.
No, it's Riku.
There's no
Yeah,
Rick.
it's called-
My
it's like
name's
Vic-
not Rick.
That's how you say that?
That's how you say, but that's
What? That's so
Okay.
complicated. Anyway, go on.
Miss Green strike me as the type to open correspondence more neatly than that.
Rick Kirby.
Ah,
What is it?
the way the envelope is torn. I'm almost sure I've seen this exact type of. I'm almost sure I've seen that exact same shape somewhere else.
Oh! You don't mean... Were you thinking of this piece of evidence, Mr. Naruhodo?
Exactly. That's it. Try to match them up.
Wow.
Fit.
Wow.
Rather perfectly.
I love
The
puzzles.
rough end of the envelope clearly belongs to this card.
Miss Green's card. Miss Green card.
Yeah.
Ooh, they both got a little update. Nice.
Hee.
Anything else here? Where's the stains on it? No
Read
stains.
the note.
You can't. I forgot how naked Riku is.
Do you remember what was said on it?
I wasn't there.
I think it was like statement like 2 or 3. I'll check in a second. Oh, that. Yes, you didn't regain consciousness until the day after the trial, did you? In the early hours.
Exactly. So how could I have had anything to do with it? And yet, you still hold me in here to court like this, honestly.
Now, at the time of poisoning, the witness was unconscious in a hospital bed. Could there be a more airtight alibi, I ask you?
And yet, in spite of that, you claim that I was the culprit.
Well,
But you certainly haven't produced any evidence to support your wild claim, have you? None at all.
There you have it. The good lady has yet to see evidence, my learned Japanese friend.
I'm working on it. Counsel, I will point out here that the jury's next decision will be final. We're really up against the wall here.
I am wall of me.
I am the
Mr.
wall.
Naruhodo, you pursued Mr. Shakespeare wonderfully there.
It's worked out well, hasn't it? We have a new clue at least. Alright. Now I need to pull off a really insightful objection somewhere.
Well, as you've managed to expose this promising new angle, I wonder if you should perhaps try to develop that?
Ah, yes, of course. And yelling out objections isn't necessarily the best way to do that, I suppose.
It's not safe stuff.
True.
Everyone plays games their own way. Do not penalize people for save scumming. It is okay to do.
Yeah.
This probably goes without saying, but I did beat this
I
the other day.
was wondering about that, yeah. I assumed you had.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you will have time 'cause I'll be gone for like a week to play Case 3.
I don't know if I
Case
want to
3's
play
the long-
Case 3.
I already started it.
Case 3 is the longest case in the game.
I mean-
I watched the intro to Case 3 and I said, that's enough video games forever now.
Are you kidding
Back me up.
After I saw that, I wanted to know more.
I'll be very
No, I
very
said
curious.
no more.
I'll be very curious.
I am extremely
Get me off
curious.
Shu Takumi's Wild Ride.
Let's
Want
see
me
where
to explain
was
how
it.
time travel works in Kingdom Hearts?
God.
I should play
No,
Kingdom
I
Hearts on
get
stream
that.
again.
What if we did a KH2 race, but you did a randomizer with it and made it as difficult as possible, and I did a randomizer and made it as easy as possible.
I would win.
I don't doubt you.
Stands.
Does stand out. Well, I mean, I got evidence now, right?
When I was doing this, I forgot this part existed. So I was like, what statement am I supposed to present on? I was like, oh wait, they present me with an opportunity to present evidence. I should go back there.
Yeah, duh.
Yeah. You can't present, just say you're going to. Yeah.
Mr. Shamspear,
Yes, sire.
on that day in question, is it not the case that you visited the Slug and Salad, a place you don't normally patronize? For a very particular reason?
Bork, 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 bork.
I don't know what you're talking about. Pray, if thou hast some purpose, speakest.
Very well. I will present the court with evidence. Evidence that explains why you had to be at the Slug and Salad that day. Namely...
Take that!
I believe this card reveals the answer.
Okay.
Good lord, Miss Green's card, you mean? That's right, my lord. It reads, I have information regarding the death of Duncan Ross. Come to the Slug and Salad on Briar Road at 5 p.m. on the 17th. Don't tell anybody else about this letter or the meeting. It is a matter of utmost importance. Mr. Shamspear, your actions on the afternoon of Miss Green's stabbing are exactly as described in this note. Personally, I find it hard to believe that's a coincidence. Don't you, Mr. Shamspear?
Well,
Excuse me, can I say something?
Yes, Miss Green?
That card was delivered to me. It doesn't have anything to do with this old man, does it?
Well, you'd think so, yes, but it's hard to believe it's merely...
My lord, may I?
May you what, Miss Green?
I'd like to make something very clear about that card.
Very well then. You may amend your testimony to include details about the particular note.
This note was delivered to me at my address. It's nothing to do with the odd man next to me here.
Or does it?
I say, can I prove that it does?
You can.
Yeah, because it was found in Mr. Shakespeare's room.
Objection!
The day before the incident, exactly 1 week ago now, this note was delivered to your address. And upon carrying out the instructions in the note, you found yourself in the hospital.
Yes, I did. It's terrible. Everything that's happened to me.
Yes, it is terrible. If it's all true, that is.
What do you mean?
Miss Green, have a look at this, please. It's the torn off end of an envelope.
Oh, is it?
And it so happens that it fits together perfectly with the envelope of the note you received.
Where did you find that?
In Mr. Shakespeare's room.
My room?
Mr. Shakespeare, do you perhaps remember this note from somewhere?
Well...
Your actions that afternoon followed the instructions in the note to the letter. Come to the Slug and Salad on Briar Road at 5 p.m. on the 17th. And so, that's exactly where you went. Let me ask you again, Mr. Shakespeare. You already knew about this note, didn't you? And you, Miss Green.
What did I do?
As this torn off end of the envelope proves, the note was originally in Mr. Shakespeare's room. So how was it that it came to be in your possession?
I didn't have the first idea. I'm just a fledgling artist, after all.
There is only one explanation. You broke into Mr. Shakespeare's room and stole it.
You did what? Sorry, thou hast what? Thou wert in my room?
He's like breaking character.
Yeah.
Good.
Break your character.
What on earth do you want with me?
It would seem that both witnesses need to testify again.
Miss Green.
Yes?
Unless you have the court's sympathy, I'm sure, for the suffering you have endured in recent events. Anyone found to be giving false testimony in a court of law will be duly punished. Please bear that in mind.
Yes, I know.
Very well then, witnesses. You will give formal testimony again now. On the subject of this curious anomaly regarding the note Miss Green claims to have received.
Miss Cream?
The anomaly of the notes. Ah, the Allegro.
I do remember now. 'Twas a week ago, peradventure, that note was delivered unto me. On the day writ therein, I did tarry a long hour at the Slug and Salad, yet nobody came. Thereafter, on the evening, I shared the company of the Japanese fellow. I did see the note had vanished.
I don't know what you mean. You think I snuck into this man's room, do you? Why would I? I can point out the villain here, and as for the torn up piece of the envelope, I don't know anything about it.
You now claim to have received this letter to you, Mr. Shakespeare.
'tis so, my lord. And I would swear to have it set upon the table in my humble lodgings. Yet, 'tis clear to me now that since I've returned from the tavern that night, I have not laid eyes upon it.
Well, that being the case, young lady, it would appear that your testimony was...
A lie? Is that what you think? How unfair of you to think I'm the one lying.
I beg your pardon.
I'm just a fledgling artist, as I said, and fledgling artists don't lie.
And I do like that she has a bit of a spine on her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fledgling artists don't lie? Yes, they do.
That note was delivered to me at my address. Besides... We all know who the liar around here is.
I mean, you're not wrong.
If that's true, Miss Green, how do you explain the facts?
I think the text auto.
I don't know why I did that. This part of the envelope was, without question, found in Mr. Shakespeare's room.
I don't see why I should explain.
Sorry?
I'm a fledgling artist. My job here is to just say what happened, that's all.
But no!
It's your job to give the explanations and the proofs. You, the fledgling lawyer.
Who the hell are you?
Who the hell do you think you are?
She is.
I love her.
God.
That's what.
+2 KV.
The fledgling will do his best.
Evidently, my learned friend's cross-examination is our only hope of learning the truth.
Well, Consul. I'm ready, my lord. Very well, then. The defense will now proceed with the cross-examination of the witnesses.
Miss Green clearly did break into Mr. Shakespeare's room. There can be no question of that. And that's how she acquired the note.
Yes, two facts that are starting to lead me to a possible explanation for all of this. It's not a pretty one. You know what is a pretty one? It's called my girlfriend, Anna. Hi.
What?
The anomaly of the notes.
We do need to focus.
Hmm?
Said we do need to focus.
I know.
We. I don't have to do anything.
Say, you speak French now?
Je m'appelle.
Je m'appelle Mademoiselle Omelette du Fromage.
No.
Your name is Ms. Omelette du Fromage? Where did you unmute?
I did.
What? That's not my name. That's not my name.
Ooh, that's not my name. Ooh, that's not my name. Omelette du Fromage. That's not my name.
We need to keep focus. Immediately, we do not keep focus.
Focus.
Oh, what? You stabbing at me?
Jingle, jingle, the back rooms. Your favorite word, jingle, jingle.
Wait, hang on. Where are my keys? Where are my keys? Hang on.
Oh my god.
Wait, oh shit, where are my keys
Are you
at?
serious?
Where are my keys?
Oh my god.
Where are my keys?
But I literally have my girlfriend right next to me, and we're focused on you right now.
I don't know if that even picked up on the fucking Discord mic.
It did not.
No, I didn't hear anything.
Chad heard it though. And can you shed any light on the contents of the note at all?
Nay, sire, 'tis as strange to me as a foreign tongue. Even with a knowledge of literature as great as mine own, verily 'tis impenetrable.
I love prop comedy. So Mr. Duncan Ross had lodgings in the same household as you. In effect, he was your neighbor. So surely you knew him, didn't you?
Alack, if the choice is betwixt I knew him and I knew him not, then 'tis with foreboding that I be forced to declare we were by some small measure acquainted.
Acquainted. Despite your claims, though, you followed the notes' instructions and went to the Slug and Salad. Presumably, that has nothing to do with your knowledge of literature?
Marry, not will have the better of me, sire, save for the lure of curiosity. So 'tis true, I was compelled by mine own eager heart to betake myself to the tavern. Yet in the end, my curiosity was not satiated.
Oh, the water was good though.
Hold it!
Hold it. So, even after waiting for an hour, nobody appeared?
Well, yes, sire, 'tis as thou sayest.
Really? You paused for a moment before you answered.
In truth, when thou asked whether nobody appeared, I did suddenly recall.
Really? Do you mean to tell the court that somebody did appear after all?
I was not alone that night at the Slug and Salad, my lord, no. 'Tis returning to me now. I did treat my lips to almost clear water, and mine innards to a premium crust of bread. And all around me danced a great many companions.
What do you mean?
Flies, sire, flies!
Good lord!
In the name of Beelzebub, what were they?
Yo, Beelzebub, like the guy from Shin Megami Tensei?
No, you're.
The
That's
guy
a beast. Why are you?
Or
The
midsummer
guy from Religion.
taunt me?
Jesus?
No. The opposite of Jesus.
Beelzebub is like the demon of all demons.
Oh, I know.
In one, or I mean,
Look,
Satan can be the demon of all demons. Lucifer can be the demon of all demons. There's a lot.
all I'm saying is that like Beelzebub is a really sick-ass design in like most Shin Megami Tensei games, and his battle theme from Five Vengeance is so fucking good. I think they were just flies.
I can't help thinking that flies ought to choose something more wholesome to buzz around. Is that wrong of me?
Oh my god, wait. In Good Omens, Beelzebub has a bunch of flies next to him all the time.
He's the Lord of the Flies, like the children's book.
Oh,
That's not children's book.
It's definitely not. When exactly did you notice it had gone missing?
Such idle thoughts ne'er occupy my mind. I am busied with greater ideas.
Yeah, it's a book with children in it. That part is true.
book with children in it does not make something a children's book.
Exactly.
In other words,
Yes.
like there's an analogy you have prattled on about, you didn't notice.
Several days passed between your outing to the tavern and Mr. Natsume's visit to your room. Yes, it would appear that the note disappeared. It appeared that the note disappeared sometime in that interval.
Such idle thoughts ne'er occupy my mind. I am busied with greater ideas.
Like what, murder?
And yet during that time, Miss Green was comatose in hospital, was she not?
I mean, with new dance moves, obviously.
Clearly then, she could have not been stealing things from Mr. Shamspeare's room. Unless she uncomatosed herself.
Yes! Yes, of course! It's all some sort of misunderstanding, isn't it, Mr. Prosecutor, sir?
You have so far failed to give a satisfactory explanation as to how you came by the news. I'm not here to advocate for your defense, madam. I won't tolerate inconsistencies in your story. You would do well to remember that.
Oh, dearie me.
I wonder what she's painting. What's Lord Van Zeek's getting at?
Lord Van Zeek's, I give him so much respect as a prosecutor. He's not bought by anyone. He's not corrupt. He just wants the damn truth. He's racist, yeah, but he wants the damn truth.
So true. It seems that this note was actually delivered to Mr. Shamspeare about 1 week ago.
Oh, does it?
But for some reason, it ended up in your possession. I can't think of any way that I can't think of any way that could have happened except for you breaking into Mr. Shamspeare's lodgings.
Objection!
For what reason would the witness have done that?
I
won't deny that Miss Green's possession of the note would appear to defy logic. However, until and unless her involvement in this case can be proven in some other way, any further pursuit of this note is meaningless.
Miss Green.
Shut up, Rana.
Miss Green could only have come to be in possession of the note by stealing it from Mr. Shamspeare's room. And yet, there's no obvious reason why she would have done such a thing.
What if there was some other reason she broke into his lodgings, though?
Yes, we should pursue that idea, Mr. Naruhodo.
We're close now. I can feel it. We're so close to a breakthrough.
Yeah?
We're breaking through!
Break on through to the other side.
God, I feel like such... Well, I don't know what I feel like. I'm so indifferent towards Breakthrough from Bonanza. I'm just like, it's there, it exists, I don't really feel anything about it.
Yeah, you didn't feel anything about the cool music in Kirby Air Riders either, so maybe you just don't like music.
Yeah, you didn't feel anything for the music in the first game of this.
No, that's not true. Well, did I say that? No, I don't know. I think I ever said that
You did.
one.
You said you liked the music in 2 more.
I mean, like, I do kind of feel like the music stands out a little bit more to me in the second game, but the first game's music was still good, too.
This is a song from the first game.
Yeah, there's quite a few songs in here that are also from the first game.
I mean, that I figured, yeah.
I know you said that during the first case with Ryutaro and her theme.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Like, yeah, it's overall, like, what is it?
That I think at that point that was the only new song from that game.
Mm-hmm. I guess more so just like I just need to how do I describe it? I need to kind of appreciate it more, kind of give it more like time to cook in my head, right? It's like when you make a delicious soup. You have to put your ingredients in there, right? Like Shutakumi is the soup, and the music is like my ingredients.
No. Chutakumi is making the soup.
He's the chef. He's the guy from Ratatouille. He's the rat.
The guy from Ratatouille, the rat.
I was talking about Linguini for a second.
I thought you were talking about no.
I was gonna go for Gusto. I thought it was funny just to call him just Remy the rat. So you don't want to tell the court the truth about the letter, is that it? Anyone can make Ace Attorney.
No.
Well, say that to me, who's running basically her own Ace Attorney game.
I'm a fledgling artist, remember? Artists are nearly always introverted characters.
Sorry, what was
Amazing.
that? I love this line so much. What?
Artists are nearly always introverted characters.
Damn.
Only out like that.
Emmy.
Introverted? Fie! This fledgling doth readily cast aspersions about my nature. Yet I am an angel, a seraph. Birds do harmonize with my song. The wind doth frolic on my wing.
Reto, like peekaboo, Shamspear, what's going on here?
Theater people are
It's see no evil, hear no evil. Heh. Oh pity! Wherefore dost thou accuse one so pure of heart, ample woman?
Is he flossing?
Why are you flossing?
Okay, I'm glad I'm the only one who thought he
know.
was flossing.
What the hell?
Pure of heart? I don't think so. Even a fledgling like me can see you're just a failure.
Oh my god, I love it. I love green. I love olive.
no.
All of it's so good!
Sure.
Tragedy! Thou shalt not know the true heart of an artist until thine instruction hereafter by death. Oh, the days, oh, the years! Alas, to enlighten thee, thou must wait so long and in vain.
Mr. Naruhodo, interject with some clever remark.
Objection.
Objection.
This is your chance to shine.
I'm no Shakespearean actor, Miss Susato. No, as far as I can tell, the only thing that's going to resolve this argument,
There's evidence. Yes.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
mean, it would have been funny if you tried to do it, Mr. Naruhodo. It would have been funny.
Go on, come on, my little friend. You would have been funny. You should have.
It's clear that Miss Green did in fact break into Mr. Shamspear's room, isn't it? And that's where she found this letter.
Yes. Two more or less foregone conclusions that lead me to one terrifying conclusion.
Terrifying.
Yes, I'm afraid to say, the outcome of this cross-examination may well change how we look at this case completely. Interesting.
Very interesting.
Very interesting, Bugs Bunny. I'm the Elmo Foy. I'm here to kill you.
Do we need to find the weight out womb?
Killed my father.
My father, William Shakespeare.
What?
What?
That man's gonna have a child. You think any woman would want to get with that man?
To be fair, I think Shamspear just kind of self-mitosis laid an egg to produce Elmer Fudd.
So asexual reproduction.
Asexual
agree
reproduction via egg.
that- Can we all agree that we didn't hear that? Okay, moving on.
I heard it. I'm not gonna repeat it, but I heard it.
No, you didn't hear anything. I didn't hear anything either.
I'm too scarred.
Alright, so how can I prove that you do know about the envelope? Because everything else...
Oh,
When I think about Ace Attorney...
It's not that she doesn't know about the envelope. It's that how do we prove that she did break into Shamspear's room to take the envelope?
Mhm.
And what reason would she have for doing so?
Why break into the envelope?
Piece of shit.
Oh wait, duh. The prints in Shamspear's room.
Objection.
What? Ah.
That was the hidden photograph. That was the photograph of Duncan.
Ah.
Look
I thought
at
this
this.
was...
Look
I
at this.
thought this was correct. Ah.
Look at this piece of evidence.
So it wasn't for the... that. Wait. Oh, the other obvious thing.
Objection.
Yesterday at the hospital, we saw you with this bottle. a horrid image of Shakespeare pulling up a Picasso painting of himself to make more of himself, like an eldritch being. Biblically accurate William Shakespeare.
Oh god.
And though the contents spilt during the course of our meeting, a small quantity remained. Did I read the first part? Oh yeah, I was talking about this bottle. Okay.
Portrait of Dorian Gray, but instead of giving eternal life, you paint a portrait and it becomes another you that comes into the world.
According to the defense's independent analysis, Mr. Schultz's mystery set, the liquid that was still in the bottle was identified as strychnine.
What? Strychnine? The very same poison that afflicted Mr. Shakespeare.
Miss Green, you broke into this man's lodgings. For one reason and one reason alone. To cover the end of the pipe that feeds the gas lamp in Mr. Shakespeare's room with poison.
Girl is poison.
Da, 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 da. That girl is poison. Can this be?
You broke into my room to...
You broke my grill?
Read my lips. There's no such thing as nematodes, Mr. Dink.
It may seem incredible to the court. I promise you. No worries, Daisy. Have a good one. Be safe out there. But for the remaining clues, there's only one logical conclusion that we can reach. The person who attempted to take Mr. Shakespeare's life with poison was you, Miss Olive Green.
Oh dear. Oh,
Her eye supplies.
No, she
Oh,
fell
no.
over.
She fell over.
This poor girl. This poor girl.
Order! Order!
Oh, she's standing on a stool.
Counselor, are you seriously suggesting this woman put poison on the end of the gas pipe with intent to kill? Yes, my lord. There's no other way to explain the facts. What if Miss Green did indeed set this odious trap 6 days ago? And the victim had put his mouth to the pipe that very evening as expected. The attempted murder would have happened 6 days ago, surely. Well, that's a very good point.
Perhaps not, my lord.
I beg your pardon? Huh?
There was significant police presence in the area that evening on account of the incident on Briar Road. Local residents were being interviewed throughout the night as part of the ongoing inquiry. A circumspect criminal would likely have chosen not to carry out any wrongdoing at that time.
Lord Van Zeeks.
And of course, the following morning, there was more activity at Mr. Shakespeare's address.
More activity? Ah, yes. You mean his fellow lodger,
there.
Mr. Natsume, being arrested on suspicion of murder?
That's right. And as the defense has already proposed, Mr. Shakespeare was meddling with the gas in the pipe for a very sinister reason himself. To cause the gas stove in Mr. Natsume's room to go out, thereby asphyxiating the occupant.
Once Mr. Natsume had been arrested, his room was under constant surveillance by the police. In the circumstances, Mr. Shakespeare had no reason to blow air into the gas pipe.
His intended victim being in a prison cell. With the need to tamper with the gas removed, the poison on the pipe lay dormant.
And then, 3 days ago now, the situation changed again.
Right, Mr. Natsume's trial, which took place here at the Old Bailey, came to an end. A trial in which the man stood accused of stabbing Miss Green in the back, but was duly acquitted. That resulted in Mr. Natsume returning to his lodgings for the first time in 2 days. And that very night, his gas stove mysteriously went out, and Mr. Shakespeare was mysteriously poisoned. In conclusion, the poison that was present on the mouth of the gas pipe had been put there in the victim's room some 4 days earlier.
Mary!
With that new understanding, it becomes clear that this letter was all part of the plan. What plan? The court will recall that the note gave instructions to visit the slug and salad at 5 o'clock, and that the recipient should tell nobody else. The reason for those instructions are now clear.
To ensure that the lodger would not be at home on the stated time.
To make sure I wasn't home.
Exactly. While you were out, Miss Green could safely slip into your room, knowing that she wouldn't be disturbed.
You mean to say that letter
Was written by Miss Green, yes. And in order to recover her tracks, she took it away with her when she left. Just after she smeared poison over the mouth of the gas pipe in your room. Order, order! What do you have to say for yourself, witness?
Just who are you? Why did you try to kill me?
Miss Green's motive should be obvious. Got to see like a face turn? It's all tied up with someone whose name we've heard several times already during the course of this trial.
So, that's what's behind all this.
You will share your apparent understanding with the court, please, counsel. Which person's behind this woman's motive for the attack of the victim's life? Duncan
Iris.
Ross.
Take that!
Duncan Ross. That's right. That's right. Before the defendants, Mr. Natsume took up residence in the lodgings at Mr. Garadeb's, somebody else was renting the room. Mr. Duncan Ross.
I knew I'd heard that name somewhere else. It was all the papers a month ago when the man died in strange circumstance at the haunted lodgings.
That does ring a vague... Ah, of course, yes, I remember now. The young man they claim was strangled by the convict's curse or some such. Sadly, my lord, it wasn't a curse of any kind, nor was it an accident. The man died as a result of Mr. Shakespeare blowing into the gas pipe, causing gas to leak into the room. It was murder, plain and simple.
Ah! Love is in the air? Wrong. Gas leak.
Well, what do you know? The world is so unfair. Curses, curious deaths, that's all people care about. If it's an interesting story they want to know, it doesn't cross their minds that real people are involved. And once they're bored, just 1 month later, once the story's lost its appeal, everyone's forgotten him.
You mean you... Duncan was...
Mr. Ross was Miss Green's fiancé.
Fiancé?
You may not have known until now who Miss Green really is, Mr. Shakespeare. But she's known exactly who you are all along. Because you're her sworn enemy. The murderer who took the life of the man she was to marry.
Mary?
Miss Green, is it not the case that in order to exact revenge of Mr. Shakespeare, you smeared poison over the end of the gas pipe? This is all quite extraordinary. Am I correct in my understanding that you now accuse both parties, counsel? Yeah, it's like this is interesting where this is going. We have a duel.
Uh-huh.
We have a duel situation here of two guilty parties.
A
Each on
true dual destiny.
a dual destiny.
Haha.
Each on different counts of murder. I feel like this has happened like. Oh, I don't think this is the first time this has happened in the series. But like I know like there's at least been like multiple guilty people before, but this I think is like brand new, having them both appear at the same time, which is really interesting. Yes, my lord, that's correct.
Objection!
Inhaling so deeply, it appears that my fledgling and learned friend is taken into the lung full of dubious gas that's causing his judgment to be clouded.
What?
Why would Mr. Shamsdale want to kill these lodgers, as you say? You have completely failed to provide a motive to substantiate your accusation against the man.
Yes, yes, that's right, Mr. Reaper, my liege.
But you're swan, so we're right.
I have been slighted. 'Tis lies, all lies. I deny every utterance.
And you'll have to forgive me, Miss Naruhodo, sir. But I don't intend to admit to anything either.
They're being difficult. They're being so difficult.
Miss Green.
Look, I can forgive Miss Green. She's going through a
Yeah.
lot. This hamster's been eats at work this entire time, so he can go to hell.
I'm sure you'll think I'm being very rude, but I'm not going to be sent to the gallows for the likes of this scoundrel!
Objection!
But you broke into the man's room. If you didn't do it to smear poison on the pipe, what was your reason?
I thought to have a look around, that's all.
Oh yeah, you broke in to have a look around. Okay.
Well, a window shut by breaking and entering to this person's house.
Sorry?
You're right, I suspected him. So I thought perhaps I might find some evidence or something in his room.
Mm-hmm.
Evidence that it was him who took Duncan's life.
Oh vileness, oh villainy, oh tyranny, oh rotundity of woman.
Wow, you're a jerk.
Wow.
Yeah. But in any case, whenever I leave my room, I do turn the key in the lock.
That whole place is falling apart. The locks and the doors are no different. Duncan showed me once how to unlock the door with some terps and a piece of wire.
Oh awfulness, oh artfulness, oh tyranny, oh profanity of woman.
We will consider your trespassing on some future occasion. But for now, tell the court what you found. What evidence your search revealed.
Well, I spotted the note that I'd sent him lying on the floor. When I went to pick it up, I noticed something. One of the floorboards is loose, and underneath it, I discovered a secret hiding place.
Yes. We also discovered that hiding place.
Inside, we found a newspaper cutting, a photograph, and an empty tin box. Oh, yes, well, the thing is, when I found it, box wasn't empty.
Hmm? What? There was something in it?
Yeah, that's what not empty means.
Yes. This rather nice key.
Oh.
Ah! What are you doing with that?
What the?
I'm sorry for hurting anybody's ears.
Every ounce of color has streamed from his face.
Give it here. Give it to me now.
No, you can't have it.
It's mine. I inherited it.
Inherited?
What was that, witness? What did you say? You inherited it.
No,
You inherited a monkey.
Monkey. Monkey wants the staff. Give him the staff.
Yeah.
Thank you for the summon there, Regulus. Appreciate it. What's all this about? He inherited that key?
It was obviously important to you, since you're going to such lengths to hide it. So I took it.
I do like that the key's part of her model now.
It's always been there.
It's always been there.
Was it always there?
It was always, it was in plain sight.
Huh, because I just never really thought about it. But like, I swear it wasn't like there. Was it like where it is now? It wasn't there, was it?
No, she always had it
Her
around her
model
neck.
has not changed.
Huh. I guess I
Always
just
had it around
never really thought about it. I just didn't really like register it until now, where it's actually the key is important.
I don't know what it's for, but you took something precious from me, so I took something precious from you. So what
Fair.
do you mean you can't open something now? I don't care.
I love her being sassy.
Yeah.
Give it back this minute. Give it to me.
Calm yourself, witness. So Mr. Shamspear has tried, in one case succeeded, to take the life of 2 lodgers now. Yes, his motive for doing so is the key to everything that's happened. It's true that there appears to be no motive to support the accusation against Mr. Shamspear, at first. But considering everything we know now, I think there is actually something that could explain it.
What?
I need to recall every piece of evidence at our disposal. Everything we've seen and heard. Because I'm sure that if I just got a glimpse of the link that runs through all these events. In that case, Counsel, I must demand that you present evidence of the cause in support of your claim. You got it, boss man. Just let me make a little note for myself here.
Well, I think it opens the door of darkness.
What is it that you seek can explain the motivation for Sir Shamspear's alleged crimes?
Goofy, how did you get in here?
Alright, let's think about this one. Why did Mr. Shamspear do everything that he's done?
I'll be right back while you figure this out.
Okay.
He's a fraudulent man.
I'm gonna mute myself so you can figure it out for yourself, and have fun.
Okay. Okay, so why would Shamspear have done everything? Every piece of evidence at our disposal, everything we've seen and heard. Consequences of the link that runs through all these events. And this is the key. What is this key for? Shamspear's crimes. Why has he done all this? The only thing I could potentially think of here... There's one thing I could think of. Key. Probably doesn't open this, because that's for the company, for the bee people. Of course, the water with the ice coins. Duncan Ross's photo. Handprints on the wall. That was with the gas pipe stuff. There's one thing I could think of with this key. And that's Selden's loot.
Take that!
You did it.
That's an official police report, is it not?
You found the treasure. X marks the spot.
The Selden file? How did you get a hold of that?
Selden.
The now sadly deceased Mr. Ross and the defendant, Mr. Natsume, have only one thing linking them. The fact that they had lodgings in the same room. Oh, that makes more sense even. Well, yes, we know this certainly.
A room that was formerly occupied by Selden. Until, that is, he was arrested by Scotland Yard for his involvement in multiple burglaries.
I see. And it so happens that the convict Selden left behind one very substantial mystery when he died.
The some 1,000 pounds worth of loot that he stole. Which as of yet remains to be found.
Ah, yes, of course. It's coming back to me now. It's written in this file here.
1,000 pounds are lost en route to hell. That was how the paper summed it up.
And it seems that one particular fellow inmate was with the convict in his final moments. It's not hard to imagine Selden entrusting that inmate with his most closely guarded secrets. The location of the stolen loot, and perhaps a key, to unlock whatever container the valuables were in. Shamspear, could you be that inmate?
You mean this key is...
Mr. Shamspear, it was you, wasn't it? You were at the capital offender's side when he died, were you not?
What are you talking about? 'Tis a false charge, I tell you! A false charge!
The name of the inmate who was with Selden's death is noted in this file. But a simple telegram to the prison whether he died would quickly tell us how false the charge really is.
Ugh.
But even if it's true, why would the man be so intent on killing every subsequent occupant of the convict's lodgings? There's only one explanation for that, my lord. It was in that very room that Selden hid his loot.
So, it all comes out.
Yes, and having established that, all of Mr. Shamspear's subsequent actions start to make perfect sense.
Fancy card.
When he was let out of prison following Selden's death, he made immediately for the Saganadev's lodgings in the hope of renting Selden's old room. However, retired Freeman was unable to offer him the accommodation of his choice.
Because Selden's old room had already been let to somebody else, Mr. Duncan Ross.
Which is why Mr. Shamspear subsequently devised his gas-based plot to kill the occupant of the room. And when he was successful, he presumably intended to inquire about switching to the newly vacant room.
However, a certain jittery someone had beaten him to it. Mr. Soseki Natsume, the defendant of this case, no less. So you decided to use deployment of the gas again, didn't you, Mr. Shamspear? This time to oust Mr. Natsume. All for one simple and avaricious reason. To get your hands on the 1,000 pounds of loot left behind by the dead convict.
Ugh. Ugh. Ugh.
You fall over.
All right, what do you really sound like?
Looks like I'm gonna snuff it before they get to stretch me neck. Listen, I want you to have me loot. Anything to stop the coppers getting the mitts on it. He's hidden in the room where I was lodging, where they got me. Yeah, this is the key to it. Take it. Always stay one step ahead, mate. See you in hell, I guess. Shamspear.
It's mine.
What did he just say?
It's mine. That loot is mine.
Ooh. Ooh, the crazy face. Mr. Shamspear.
It's all lies. I don't accept any of it. Why should I? After all, you don't have a shred of evidence. You can't prove I killed that fellow. Forsooth, I'm the victim here, remember? Isn't that right, ladies and gentlemen? If I don't admit to it, there's nothing you can do. You can't arrest me, for the time being anyway. Verily, you can't arrest the victim, can you? Isn't that right, ladies and gentlemen? I'm so close, I just need a few more hours.
What is that dance?
Bank of England inflation calculator. What would cost 1,000 euros in 1900 would cost about over 110,000 euros in April 2026. Interesting. So yeah, it would be a lot of money, basically. Well, hi, Asha, dude. How you
I swore
doing?
to myself that I'd get my hands on it, and I can almost taste it now.
Welcome to stream. Hope you enjoy your time.
Do you really think I'd just give up?
Yeah, they're crazy.
There's no question in my mind now. This man is guilty through and through.
But he seems so utterly intoxicated by the idea of that loot.
Is it pounds, not euros? Yeah, you're right, actually. My bad. This is Britain, so British pounds, not euros.
Or the EU, so...
I'm afraid that however hard you press him, he'll never admit to what he's done, Mr. Naruhodo.
There is a way.
Evidence.
There's one way I can finish him.
Mortal Kombat?
No.
No!
Good old Cosmo taught me a thing or two by finishing men.
Yeah?
Okay, bud.
And that's why he's dead.
Damn. He's already committed the most heinous crimes to get his hands on that loot. Which means all we need to do is find it first.
The One Piece?
Oh
The
my
One
God.
Piece!
Where'd you found it?
A fine plan. It was not the fact that the police thoroughly searched their room following the death of Sir Ross.
In a way, like, what is it? Star and I doing One Piece right now, where, like, it's helped me and Anna watch some other stuff lately that she's been wanting to watch, like Superman. We've been watching My Adventures with Superman as of late. We got to the scene where Clark Kent got oiled up by lasers, and it was insane.
It was so funny.
Like that man's abs
they
were
gay.
fucking
Also, there was a gay gorilla and a robot.
correct.
If it's that all, it must be very well hidden indeed.
Without conclusive evidence, I certainly cannot rule.
If only. If only there was some way we could find the convicts loot quickly.
Alright, Shelms, where you hiding?
This is the final piece of this complex puzzle. But I think we might have it in our possession already. Or rather, I think we may well have something that can help us find where the loot is hidden. Oh? Then raise my hand. My lord. Yes, Counsel. The defense would like to make a proposal about how to find the late convict's hidden loot. I believe we are already in possession of something that could give us a clue as to its whereabouts.
A clue?
A blue's clue.
My God.
I not know of this blue, but hopefully she can find us the clues.
You sure can. No, wait, no, she makes the.
She does make the clue. I played the PS1 game for some reason. It's our last chance, so it has to be worth a gamble. Besides, we've used the same technique once already, and it definitely paid off then. Alright, well then, Counsel, let the court hear your idea. You're saying, KV?
I was just joking. The summation examination. Yep, that's what we got to do right now.
What do you propose we could use in order to locate the hiding place of the deceased convict's hall? Well, there's one thing I could think of right now. I'll go for the safety anyways, but I think I have this. I actually think I have this one. Cause I'm thinking, right? Either like this back here, this little border part of the wall, or like this right there.
Pay attention to the wording.
Suppose you can use it in order to locate the hiding place of the deceased convict's hall.
Remember, Shamsir was looking for it.
True.
If you already
remember the
tried to kill.
Why would? Oh wait.
What,
no, yeah, because this is
Renosuke
Shamsir's
said
room.
before.
Wait, sorry, Peter, say that again?
Look at what Ryunosuke said. That's an important clue to what you need to present.
We've used the same technique once already, and definitely paid off then.
What have we used? Now, like, what evidence have we used? What thing have we used to figure some things out?
Hold on, I'm getting confused here.
You'll figure it out.
Someone's looking at me with one hollow 2-centimeter wide eye.
How poetic, Mr. Naruhodo. All the literary references you've been hearing are starting to rub off, I think.
Really? Whoever would have thought of using this depression to make coins of ice?
It's clearly one of those ice coins that was in the silk when we first found it, wasn't it? Although, it was a sort of reddish color, I seem to remember.
Because it was tea. Okay, well, suppose we could use it to locate the hiding place of the deceased convict's hall. This is obviously Shamspeare's room, so it can't be that.
But it has to do with Shamspeare's room.
Yes. Ryunosuke did say we may well have something that can help us find where that loot is hidden. So last chance, has it worth a gamble. We used that same technique once already and paid off then.
What was the technique?
That's a great question. I mean, I think about like this, I guess. I might be overthinking this one.
Technique! 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 Maniacal, you're not using the technique.
I don't know who you are, but you sound really cute.
It's SpongeBob. You gotta hang out with Twy more.
Yeah, oh, wait, he hasn't done the watch yet. The watch party. I'm waiting.
Wait, Would be taken and used in order to locate the hiding place of the Seas Convicts Hall. Wait. Handprints.
Take that!
There you go.
You did it.
I was like, look at the
I got
description.
it.
I was about to say, look at the description of the evidence.
If I'm not mistaken, those are Mr. Shamspeare's handprints on the wall of his lodgings. That's right, my lord. Exposed
vow.
as results of the defense's independent investigation of the scene.
Based on a wonderful new discovery in the field of forensic science by the great detective Mr. Sholmes.
Also, hello, Val.
Hi. I'm the peanut gallery, don't mind me.
A great
Oh,
detective. Is
Hi,
that some
Val.
kind of joke? Do you really think I'm going to be daunted by a man with such a ridiculous title?
Ooh, the
I
eyes.
just think that the great bard ought to recognize such a title when he hears one, Mr. Shamspeare.
Hi there.
Perhaps we should complete for the honor of most ridiculous title.
So I'm still wondering, like, in a way, where this case goes to where, like, they had to kind of, like, just not talk about this case later on.
Ah! 'Tis Sherlock Sholmes himself!
And all I can think of at this point is just Selden's loot.
What are you doing here, great detective? Your usual haunts of the filthy back streets of the capital, are they not?
Ah, Mr. Reaper, it's been too long. And I see your complexion has worsened since last we met.
Mr. Sholmes. He does know Lord Van Zeeks, then. Well enough to say something like that in any case. Mr. Sholmes. Though you may be held as a great detective by the population at large, that does not give you the right to come and go in my courtroom as you see fit.
If I may, my lord. Mr. Sholmes' newly developed scientific method has helped us to uncover vital clues in this case already.
Clues, you say?
Clues?
Clues?
A raid?
A raid? A raid, you say? Hi, Tempora, how's it going, dude? Thanks for the raid, much appreciated. How was your stream? Hope your stream was good. What were you up to? 5SC14, nice. Hope you enjoyed. We're doing some Greatest Attorney 2 here. Oh, excuse me. Hiccup. Work through New Game Plus, nice. We are pretty close to the end of Case 2 here, it seems, of Greatest Attorney 2. It's been fun, though. So hope your stream was good. Thank you for that raid, and let me get y'all some quick countermeasures. Where are my scenes? There they are. Thanks for the raid, Tempora. Much appreciated, dude. Hope your stream was good. For those coming in for the raid or joining us for the first time, my name is Maniacal. I'm a variety streamer. I do a lot of different things around here currently. Playing through the Great Ace Attorney. Also playing through Pokemon Sapphire, which I realized, I've not streamed that in like almost 10 days. But that's okay, because I'll be doing the finale of that tomorrow. It'll be like... Oh, what's up?
Get you in.
Yeah, so I'll be doing the Sapphire finale tomorrow. We'll be kicking off that stream, starting from Sutopolis' gym, basically fighting Wallace, and then just kind of like grabbing the rest of the legendaries, doing the Victory Road, Elite Four, and catching Rayquaza, and that's basically the rest of the playthrough. So I'll be doing the rest of that tomorrow. So look forward to that. And for those who need to raid and run, I understand, and thank you again for that raid, guys. So I got a raid and dash through because I'm starving. What are you lurking though? Appreciate it, dude. And thank you again. Clues, you say?
I call them skin prints, my lord. My method identifies every location touched by an individual under scrutiny. It's the method by which we were able to ascertain this gentleman's gas pipe activities.
Ah!
You need only a small sample of something the individual has previously touched to make an indicator solution. In your case, sir, I used a teacup you had been holding. Elementary. So now, Mr. Naruto,
Yes?
what am I to use as a sample to make the indicator solution this time?
Thank you for offering to help, Mr. Sholmes. When the convict was arrested, he was living in what is now Saseki-san's room. You need a sample to help locate Selden's loot that's hidden in his old room. What form will the sample take? Ooh. A sample or evidence or a person? Okay, a sample to help locate Selden's loot that's hidden in his old room. Do I have anything that would have belonged to Selden? I think...
I don't think you have it, but someone else does.
I'd say.
Oh, I know.
I think actually, yeah, I do present a person here because I know exactly who to present. We will need something of Selden's in order to create the indicator solution to find his loot. And something the convict owned happens to be in the possession of somebody listed in the court record.
Upon my word, Mr. Naruto, your powers of reasoning appear to be on the up. So, which particular person do you have in mind? From whom can we obtain a possession of the late convict Selden to create the indicator solution?
Take that!
Miss Green.
Me? What do you want with me?
The key around your neck. If you please.
Sorry?
That key belonged to Selden. There will be remnants of secretions from the man's skin on its surface that we can use.
Very true.
That is a sample we need. Using it, we can create the indicator solution required for Mr. Sholmes' skin print seeker. And find out exactly what Selden touched in the room that he used to rent.
Mr. Shakespeare, as one great to another, I assure you. If the late convict's haul is hidden somewhere in his former lodgings, I shall cover it in no more than 30 minutes.
Very good, kind of like corner theme here.
It's such a good one.
Ugh.
So, Mr. Shamspear, the truth is well within our grasp now, and as such, you will never get your hands on Selden's stolen wealth.
In that case, I'll gladly let Mr. Sholmes have this key.
No! Give the key to me! The detective shan't have it!
Oh man, I missed my favorite part of this case too.
What would that have been?
Yeah.
The part where like Olive like basically admits what she did, and Shannon's like, "Wait, you did what to my room?"
You think you did what?
Yeah, he was just like, he was trying not to break character.
He's just breaking character in that moment.
the first time he breaks character, I'm like, "Wait, you did what?"
It's over, Mr. Shamspear.
I have final.
No.
You're out of options now. There's only one thing left for you to do. Admit your guilt.
Whoa. Oh, shameful spear! Despair! Be my name! What? It's a fucking pirouette and then dies.
Yay!
Is he a pinata?
I think so.
Viva.
If you get
Viva
a hold
pinata.
of me,
Well, the hat's gone.
That was a good one, Trill.
Well, there goes all his, there goes all his bedazzled jewels.
Yeah, all exploded off his body.
I never intended to kill the man. I just wanted to drive him out of the room. That's all.
So you'd have time to find the convict's haul of stolen goods.
Yet after you've killed the young man, you've still moved into the room.
I asked the landlord, of course. I pleaded with him, but he refused.
Why?
I was 3 months behind with the rent, for one thing.
Mr. Garrett really has had a lot to put up with.
Poor guy.
And he had the gas repair work done immediately afterwards, putting the room out of action for a while. And then, this Japanese man swooped in at just the right moment to sign the new lease.
Oh, Mr. Natsume. What unfortunate timing.
Then 5 days ago, after the incident on Briar Road when the Japanese fellow got himself arrested, I thought I'd finally have my chance, but it wasn't to be.
No, the scene was sealed off and guarded by the police night and day.
And if I remember rightly, Mr. Sholmes spent the whole day in there reading books.
He did.
I couldn't
I
even enter
do
the room.
love the hungry caterpillar.
Don't think that book existed back then, but okay.
That's a good book.
Yes.
He invented it.
No, he didn't. Eric Carl.
Wow, this is Eric Carla right there.
Couldn't even enter the room, let alone search for the loot.
I love the idea of like Sholmes spending all day reading children's novels.
Yeah. Good night.
Oh, how
Ruth.
fascinating! Humpty Dumpty fell off the wall.
What's the Jungle Book? The Jungle Book existed.
Yeah, probably would have existed. I know Alice in Wonderland for sure. Pride and Prejudice. Frankenstein.
Children's book.
I don't remember those being children's books, all those.
The Jungle Book it was a part of a collection of tales.
With the right book, any book could be a children's book.
Ah, yes, my favorite children's book, 1984.
Lord
Which is why Lord of the Flies. They went back to Lord of the Flies.
I read Lord of the Flies in like middle school.
Which is why on the day Mr. Natsume was acquitted and returned to his room, you once again
Also,
tried the trick of blowing the air into the gas pipe that feeds the stove in his room.
I would have said Animal Farm is part of the joke, but I actually read that when I was in freshman year of high school.
Oh,
so I was like
jeez.
14 or 15 when I read that.
I read 1984 sophomore year.
Unbeknownst to you, however, that action would lead you into a deadly trap.
Funnily enough, what actually really helped me like absorb the information from Animal Farm was actually giving characters voices when I read the book.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah, and nowadays you could watch the movie Adam Farr. Don't.
Oh, I heard the new one's really bad.
Don't do that.
They gave it a happy ending. I've never read Animal Farm, but I know that's not.
Animal Farm does not have a happy ending.
No.
My brother, who is whose brain moves too fast to understand complex thought and abstract concepts, saw the new Animal Farm because it was animated.
That makes sense.
If you want to see a good animal movie, watch The Sheep Detective. That's a good one.
Watch Shaun the Sheep.
Yeah.
Probably did.
Agreed.
Watch the bad guys.
He also did.
Yeah. I want to watch both those. Anyways,
William Shakespeare. How does it go? To be or not to be? That is the question.
From Shakespeare's Hamlet, Act 3, Scene 1.
Well, let me tell you, in your case, it's not to be. That is the answer. You deserve to die for what you've done.
Oof.
At first, I really did think it was just a terrible accident. I'll never forget a conversation the night before Duncan died.
The gas supply in my the gas supply in my new lodge is a complete disaster, you know, Olive.
The gas supply?
Yes, The stove always seems to go out in the middle of the night for some reason.
That's no joke.
They say it's the convict's kiss.
Oh, Duncan, please! Don't stay there! I don't care how cheap it is!
Alright then, if it's that important to you, I'll start looking for a new place.
There's spare rooms in my house. Why don't you need that whole room tonight?
No, I better not. You said we'd wait till we graduated before we told the parents, remember?
But that was the last time he ever spoke. That very night, he fell victim to the gas. If only I'd known it was going to happen, I'd have insisted he left that horrible room that instant. But instead, all I'd been left with is bitter regret. I stopped going to school, but something kept drawing me back to the house on Briar Road. I saw a stooped, Eastern-looking man with a mustache coming out of the house one day when I was there. He walked up to the road to grab scrubbery for some food, so I followed him and sat myself down next to him. He had some mortuary-looking soup and started to pick a quarrel with the publican.
This place is cursed, I tell you, cursed! That ghost of the convict who used to live there is trying to suffocate me! I wake up in the middle of the night, freezing to death because the stove has gone out. The room is full of gas and I can hardly breathe. But the pipes have been checked, no problem there. It's like I'm the problem, that's why they're blinking.
But how could that be? Duncan was gone, and now this man had almost suffered the same fate. Could it really be a curse? Then I remembered. A rumor I'd heard about how the gas companies go around investigating the gas installations.
A rumor? Ah, you mean...
Yes, everybody's heard the stories, it seems, about how they go around checking the pipes.
Or anything connected to the gas can be extinguished by blowing air into the pipe walk.
That's when it started. A little flicker of doubt in the back of my mind that just wouldn't go away. Was it really an accident, though? Once I'd had the idea, it wouldn't leave me alone. It plagued me day and night. So I bought this at one of the black markets in the East End.
Black markets?
I'd never been. I just heard people talk about them, and you really can't buy anything you can think of there.
So I bought a gun, wait.
In some ways, being able to get my hands on this so easily made me even more determined. I had to find out one way or another. Was Duncan's death an accident? Or was it murder?
And your chosen method for establishing the truth is simple, but highly effective. Smear poison on the gas pipe you suspected them of tampering with, and in a communication from outer and wait.
If Mr. Shanspeare was innocent, nothing would come of what you'd done. But if he was guilty, he would pay for his crimes dearly.
I found out the name of the man I suspected. William Shanspeare. And then I wrote him this little note. I have information regarding the death of Duncan Ross. Come Come to the Slug and Salad on Royal Road at 5 p.m. on the 17th. Don't tell anybody else about this letter or the meeting. It is a matter of utmost importance. If he'd done it, I knew that would worry him enough so he'd be sure to go. So I waited to see if it worked.
Of course, it's Shamsky followed the instructions to the letter.
I worked out where the gas pipe was straight away. So I smeared a good amount of the poison I'd bought all around the mouth of the pipe. All the time praying the devil's work wouldn't be done, and that it was all just some wild fantasy. Actually, no. All the time praying that the devil's work would be done, and that the culprit would get his just desserts.
"3 days ago, when you were first stood in the dock before me, this whole affair seemed relatively straightforward." "Yes, my lord." "I certainly never imagined the depths of depravity that we should subsequently find lurking behind the scenes."
It has been a long road. My economy is friend.
"Oh, yes.
And what I certainly don't envisage walking with you.
Nevertheless, together we have reached the light at the end of the tunnel, as it were. Miss Green."
Yes, my lord?
"You will henceforth be stripped of your freedom, as punishment for the attempted murder of Mr. William Shakespeare."
Yes, I know.
"And you, Mr. Shakespeare, you will be tried for the murder of Mr. Duncan Ross in cold blood, and the subsequent attempted murder of Mr. Soseki Natsume here present."
Mr. Naruhodo,
"Ah, yes?"
yesterday, at the hospital, when you and your friends stopped me from...
"From ending your life by drinking what was left in the poison bottle?"
Ryunosuke, please have some tact.
I wasn't myself. I can't even really remember what was going through my mind. To be or not to be, I suppose. That's a question that's so hard to answer, it seems.
Well, personally, I'm glad of your being here, Miss Green.
Hey, the answer should always be to be. That's all I'm saying.
Oh!
Because I care about you guys.
Hmm.
Cupid.
And I'd like to believe... that it's a blessing that Mr. Shanspeare didn't die when he ingested the poison.
Even though he should have.
For your sake, at the very least.
Oh.
Because of you, I chose life, not death. And now you've made the truth come out at last. Really, I can't thank you enough. Miss Green.
Ironically, getting stabbed in the back ended up sparing her the news. Mm-hmm. Mr. Soseki Natsume. Yes, my lord. The court declares that you are exonerated from all blame in this matter. Accordingly, I would call upon the ladies and gentlemen of the jury to present a verdict of not guilty. Okay, looks like you stepped away. Okay. We are in full agreement, my lord.
Oh, yes. Great.
In that case, I hereby declare the defendant not guilty. Yippee! What the fireworks show?
It's a pain to clean up.
How is this place not burned down?
Oh, you ask Van Zeeks about that. Keeps killing all the torches.
Thanks for the raid, Jake. Appreciate it. Hope you had fun with MGS5. Court is adjourned. February, 3:24 p.m. The Old Bailey, Defendants, Antechamber. Yeah, it was a good stream, dude. Thank you for that raid. Here's a free monkey for you. Oh yes, yes at last. Divine justice duly done. Oh, it's Altoad. Well, which version? Okay, it's one he actually blocks it. Nice. Good job, monkey. And thanks for that raid there, Jake. Appreciate it, dude. MGS5 is going good, except for the Skull Soldiers. They run the field of game for me. I'll take your word for that as someone who was like maybe played like I think I played like the first couple hours of MGS5 because I think I had it from like PS Plus when I used to have PS Plus like years ago. Why did that go up in price again? I fucking hate Sony and really just I hate subscription services. Everything keeps going up. Netflix keeps going up. I'm sure. I'm gonna be real. I'm almost half sure we're going to see a Nintendo Switch Online price increase by the end of this year.
Unfortunately.
I feel like that one's coming, honestly. That one's gonna suck, but that one's coming. Here, might still be away. Okay.
Divine justice. My dear Philip, if there were any divine justice in this world, I would shave that mustache.
Damn. No, this has nothing to do with my mustache.
Some say that a luxuriant mustache is a sign of physical prowess, Mr. Sholmes.
Welcome to Mr. Naruto Esquire. Once again, you saved me from doom. I'm very happy to have been able to help, Mr. Natsume. Congratulations on your acquittal. Welcome back, Peter. You're second in almost as many days. I do agree with you that Switch Online would still be a better deal. Though I would hope that Nintendo isn't stupid and like increases the price by a lot.
Yeah, I don't think if they did, they would be losing a lot of their consumer base for that, I think.
Like,
especially because the Switch 2, you need the expansion for the GameCube.
Yeah. And like, what is it? How much is like the base price and the like expansion price like monthly right now?
I want to say it's roughly like 10 for basic. I'm pulling out numbers on my butt right now, so And I want to say it's another 10 or 15 for the expansion. So
Family plan is $80 a year.
Yeah, the family plan is kind of like the go-to for a lot of people.
Yep.
I still need to probably think about that because I've been doing individual for however many years I've had to switch.
I know I'm on
Yeah.
I'm on Serena's family plan.
$50 a year, yippee.
I was first acquainted with and gained affection for English literature once in our great homeland empire. And then, by a twist of fate, I was brought to the land that bore the fruit of that literature. Only, the city of bricks and mortar became my prison. Try as I might, I never found my feet here. In the end, I confined myself to my room and lived life through friendly old books.
You've had such a difficult time, haven't you?
Ah, but a week ago now. I dragged you out of that dark and dingy room of yours, did I not?
You did, and I've seen more of life in this week than in all my years to date. And for the first time, I feel I've begun to see the true face of the English that so far been hiding from me behind the wall of fog.
My dear fellow, there is nothing special about the true face of the English, as you put it. Wheresoever one goes in the world, humans are humans. There are a few genuine differences.
Yes, I think you're right. I've finally started to see that, and I've come to understand something. I've worked out why I was attracted to English literature in the first place. It made me see that whatever our nationality, we humans all have the same hopes and fears. Keyboard. We're all just doing our best to live. Well said. I've come to feel the same way. I've made a decision too. What, you're going back to Japan? I'm going to cut short my study tour here. Return to Japan. And so 20 a year expansion, it's 50 a year. Really, for a full year? Really? Is that not monthly? Seriously?
that's why the family one's so lucrative, because get a bunch of people on it. It doesn't cost as much.
I guess like if it's 80 a year for a family plan, yeah. I think that's also why, because you pay for like, I guess, yearly versus like monthly with like Sony and Microsoft's onlines.
Yeah, so like, I mean, $50 a year isn't that bad in the grand scheme of things, but it is still kind of like, wow, that's like when you put them all together, it seems like a lot. But it's about yearly.
Just so we become friends here in England. What a terrible shame.
I know for me, I still need to buy like, I still don't know why I've not done this yet. I need to seriously buy like an SD card for my Switch too. I like seriously need one.
I need
Like I would need to buy probably like the 500 one. I think that will last me like a long time. The 250 does seem appealing at a glance, and I'm like, that's not gonna last me a long time.
Unfortunately, no. A lot of Switch 2 games are pretty big. Yoshi Mysterious Book with 20 gigs.
Yeah, like lots more game key cards, lots of like big games being brought over to the Switch too. It's effectively slowly becoming like the PlayStation, in that like you're gonna not ever be able to have like all your stuff downloaded at the same time.
I have a PlayStation?
Oh, I know. That does like my heartstrings. It really does. I decided I'd like to take everything I've learned here in Britain and write something of my own. A novel of sorts, I suppose.
Oh my! So you'll be creating your own literature, Mr. Natsume? How wonderful!
Oh, well, no, I mean, I would presume to call it literature.
Why not? When that is precisely the definition, Mr. Mustache.
I suppose you're right, yes. It will, in a way, be literature. But as of now, all I know is I'd like to try my hand at writing. I have no delusions of grandeur.
Yeah, we know from the first case of this game that he becomes really popular for that.
I, for one, would love to read your work.
Well, all things considered, it may be for the best. After all, you have once again emerged victorious from a battle with the Reaper.
Ah, that's very true.
And there is no salvation for a person in the dock when the Reaper is the prosecutor.
The desire to return post-haste to the perceived safety of your homeland is one I quite understand.
My goodness, yes! Faced with such a terrifying prospect. Nobody would consider that cowardly, I'm quite sure.
Don't all give him a heart attack now.
But that's not why I'm leaving, I mean it. Objection.
Go on, say it.
As his objection.
Objection. Objection. And that was the case that we found ourselves embroiled in 6 months ago now. So Seki-san did indeed return to Japan and submitted a report about both cases to the government. It was on reading that report that Professor Mikitoba was prompted to visit the scholar. And barely any time later, Susato-san was given the news that she must return to Japan as well. On the back of a telegram, stating falsely that her father had fallen gravely ill. The only possible explanation that comes to mind is what happened after the trial on the following day. The day that we uncovered the loot, hidden by the now-deceased convict in his former lodgings. The loot, huh? That's what I thought this might be about. 24th February, 10:13 a.m. Mr. Natsume's room.
Oh, well done, Mr. Sholmes! How simply marvelous of you! To uncover the secret hiding place in just one day.
Wasn't it supposed to take 30 minutes?
As I believe I told you, my dear fellows, skin prints are extremely useful in such situations. Wouldn't you agree, Gregson?
Gregson? Also, I didn't say hello. Hi, Daisy. How you doing? Iris.
Greg's been happily munching in agreement this whole time, you know, Hurley.
Happily? I think perhaps humorously might be closer to the truth.
Humorlessly, sorry.
So, it transpires the man fashioned a hiding place in the ceiling. In the ceiling?
Ah, excuse me. Ooh, sorry. Hiccup. And what's in it? What exactly is the loot?
Let us look then. If you're ready, let's examine the late burglar's hall.
What is that? Whoa, what's that?
Oh boy.
The collar with like blood on it?
It looks to be some sort of neckband or collar.
Collar? It's huge though.
And look at all the gemstones set in it. I can see why it was so claimed to be worth £1,000. Perhaps I could have it as a belt.
Oh, have you noticed on the inside there? There are some dark stains.
You don't think they could be blood, do you?
Yeah, blood diamonds.
I mean, there's quite a lot of it.
That's right, B for Bartok.
On second thought, perhaps I won't have it as a belt.
Then, of course, there's this emblem here.
Yeah, what's up with the emblem?
Large letter B and a small crown.
Fire emblem, so true.
What does it signify, do you think?
Oh, I hadn't noticed that. I feel as though I've seen that emblem somewhere before. You know, where could it have been?
A looky
That's
emblem.
enough of that, I think.
What's the matter with Mr. Sholmes? All the colors drained from his face.
Well, Inspector, I believe you ought to be taking this, oughtn't you? It could be valuable evidence, after all. It must be kept safely under lock and key.
Ah, yes. Get your hands off that, you lot. Hand over, now.
It's Burlington. I've never seen a collar that large before, and all those jewels certainly look to be extremely valuable. That's not what stood out the most to me. At least, not once I noticed it. Those dark marks on the inside of the collar. Those stains. Could they really have been blood?
Stained Ritual of the Night.
Good game.
Indeed.
That was a funny case, wasn't it? But it's all buttoned up now.
And you look very pleased, Iris.
I am, because I started to wonder what I could use as the basis of this month's story in the magazine. But this case will be perfect. It's been so fascinating.
You're talking about the latest installment of the Adventures of Sherlock Holmes, I presume.
The mystery of the knife in the mist, and the mustached man in the convict's curse, perhaps. I can make it a two-parter. A two-part story.
I can read.
Oh, I can't wait!
A word, please, Iris.
Yes, what is it, Hurley?
I'm sorry, but you can't write about this case. It's out of the question.
What? Why not? It's a great case.
Then I shall have to insist that you limit yourself to the first of your two titles. The second must never be written. Is that clear?
Yes.
And so it was that the second of Souseki-san's cases became buried in obscurity.
Voice acting. Wasn't expecting
Holy
that.
shit, voicing!
Wow.
Now, looking back, I feel I understand. I can see why Mr. Sholmes forbade Iris from publishing the story.
Uh-huh.
It would take a little longer before I saw the link between everything that had happened and would happen. For it wasn't until 2 months after the arrival of Susato-san's letter that events began to unfurl again. With an incident that took place at the very heart of the eagerly awaited Great Exhibition of London.
Ooh. The heart of the exhibition. And interesting. Interesting indeed. The Key of Knowledge. Completion of episode 2 from its opening chapter. Yippee.
You did it! Yay!
Yay! The return of the great departed
for the next
soul.
week and a half. Yay!
Episode 3, The Return of the Great Departed Soul. I'm not going to start this case right now, but I'm a little curious in the intro, because people were talking about the intro earlier, so I'm a little curious now.
It's going to drive you insane.
It's the Austrian Empire, Ottoman Turkey, it's the Great Wheel, United Kingdom.
The grand end of the century Great Exhibition of London. Surely there is not a soul who has failed to hear of it. Wondrous new works of culture and industry from every corner of the globe had converged on Hyde Park, welcoming over 50 million visitors.
That's a lot of people.
The last great hurrah of this century. Astonished and delighted people of all nations, and ended on a note of resounding success.
Train.
As regards the terrible catastrophe that occurred during the festivities, very few are aware my friend Mr. Herlock Sholmes had a hand in unraveling the matter.
Oh, yeah?
For from the shadows, it was he
It's
who
not this part, by the way.
unearthed
I figured.
the facts of the case. And like the centerpiece of the great exhibition, which rose high into the skies of Hyde Park, Sholmes's brilliant deductions, as clear and lofty as the Crystal Tower itself.
The Crystal Tower once again.
Ah, shit, Final Fantasy 3.
One day.
Oh no, Final Fantasy 14.
Those raids are mandatory, motherfuckers!
Oh, hang on.
It's here.
Hang on. I guess I'll play this part, but I'll just replay it when I start case 3, like when I come back from Cinder's place.
The weather is unusually
Turn autoplay on.
and we're about to
Yeah,
witness
you're right.
a most extraordinary scientific experiment.
Autoplay is now on. Blonde dude.
Yes, yes.
Century will see steam engines and electrical power dominate the world. Horse-drawn carts will give way to the motor car.
Motor car.
Ships will sprout wings and take to the skies. And today, we showcase even more advanced technology. A glimpse into the future. A world
Forgot this
first.
voice.
A demonstration of my super high voltage instantaneous kinesis machine.
This one would have been like animated like differently.
Otto, are you voicing him?
A man will literally be disassembled by a
I don't know. I do love him though.
Wait, we disassembled. Oh no, teleportation.
Whereupon his body will be reassembled by a series of complex calculations.
Was that fucking like Tora from Xenoblade?
That's what I was saying.
It kind of does sound like a holy shit.
I need to look it up.
It's a guy. His walk.
I love this man.
But a few moments from now, this gentleman will, in the blink of an eye, complete an incredible journey through the air.
It's not the same VA. Damn.
Dang.
To arrive an instant later on the Crystal Tower behind you.
The Crystal Tower finally becomes relevant in some way, huh?
I love this man.
Oh, oh. Yes, yes, yes. Uh-oh.
No, 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 no.
In October.
See what I mean?
In
Now imagine
October.
watching that at like 2 a.m.
God.
I was very intrigued by that. I was like,
Same.
I said I need sleep.
Well, we'll see more about like the Crystal Tower and I guess more of whatever's going on in what's that one called? The Great Departed Soul. Whenever we next get back to this game, which I don't know exactly when that's going to be. Probably either the 3rd or the 6th of June. Yeah, so like a little bit of a break from Ace Attorney for like the time being, since again, I fly out Wednesday of next week and I don't come back until Monday. So either the 3rd or the 6th. Which is funny because it's also the week of a lot of stuff happening. Like Summer Games Fest and like Sony's State of Play and like Microsoft's thing and like E3 season is basically back. Very exciting stuff, I'm sure. But yeah, no, thanks for being here, guys. Really do appreciate it. Thank you all for joining on CoCom commentary. Thanks for all the raids. Thank you for just being here in chat, guys. Really does mean a lot. Schedule-wise, all I really have is tomorrow. I'll be doing Pokemon Sapphire. I'll be finishing the game up, as mentioned earlier. Basically, I'll be starting from Sutopolis, be in the gym there, kind of going over what I did off screen, and doing everything else in the game, like catching the rest of the legendaries, beating the Victory Road in Elite Four and Champion, and catching Rayquaza. That's basically it. You may say, what about Latias? And I say to you, I don't have a Master Ball anymore. I use it on that shiny Sharpedo, so I don't really have a beat to catch Latias, so I'm not going to bother.
I mean, honestly, Warborn, also go fuck yourself still. I'm jealous.
See, I only wish it was an actual, not emulated, file. That way I could actually keep the Sharpedo, but, oh well.
Yeah, but still, you got a Sharpedo. It's shiny. I haven't seen a shiny except for the Archipelago one.
Yeah, that's fair.
Thanks for having I help.
Thank you for helping, Trill. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
I also helped.
Yeah.
You did a lot, Peter.
Not in the middle of the trial. It was mostly Anna.
I didn't do shit. I'm still here, though.
I appreciate that.
You're a mod. You helped.
I didn't do any mod work, but sure. Okay. I have it stored, and that's all I do.
Oh, excuse me. Well, I think I see who I would like to raid tonight. The question is, what are we... Actually, no, I know what we're raiding with. Got the stream stuff, though. Check out the Discord. Check out the socials. Discord, Twitter, Blue Sky, and VOD channel. All ways to help support me in some way, shape, or form, whether it's getting notified about the next streams I may do, and or just VODs I upload onto YouTube. Either way are ways to see the stuff I do around here. So consider checking those out. Also, if you want to help support my partners, I have this command for Anna and Cassie's channels. Their Twitches and their Thrones are both pretty cool. Buy them stuff if you want to, or just follow their stuff and watch their things. Anna's playing through Ace Attorney Investigations Miles Edgeworth right now. She's on Case 3, and Cinder/Cassie is on she's playing through Pokemon XD is her main project right now. I know she hasn't streamed it a little bit, but that's the main thing she's doing. Last I saw, I think she was in the first Cypher Lab, I want to say, is the last thing I saw her doing. Which is around where you fight the 6 Hexagon brothers, and they're all silly and stuff, and then you go through that lab and all that. It's pretty cool. But yeah.
I just want to say best of luck with that case you're on.
With Case 3?
Me?
Yeah.
I know what I'm getting myself into. I've played it before.
That case is.
I mentioned in her stream that case literally took me 5 years to finish, because I legit just I started it, I wasn't super feeling it, and by the time I went back to it, I was oh, I guess I finished this 5 years later. Which of course I then promptly finished Edgeworth 1 in the next I think month or two, but yeah.
I have played it before, but I will probably get reminded of some things as I keep going. I was just mainly there because I wanted to see Kay.
I mean, valid.
I still think it's so weird how Edgeworth 1 doesn't introduce Kay or Lang until halfway through it. It's a weird issue with that game, admittedly.
Long is definitely teased in Case 2 at the very end, but yeah.
I know Edgeworth 2 is supposed to be better about that with Kay and Lang. So eventually I'll play Edgeworth 2, because I hear Edgeworth 2 is legitimately really good. I'm
so darn stoked to play
Anna's son is in there.
Investigations 2. Yes, exactly, Peter.
Alright, there's a raid message for tonight. Oh, you're saying
about my son and nothing else.
I mean, honestly, I ain't got much left for Ace Attorney to do for at least a blind one of Ace Attorney, so it likely will just probably end up being Edgeworth 2 for me, because that's all I really got left that I've never played before. I guess there's also Lena vs. Wright, but I don't see that getting a re-release anytime soon. So that's probably just gonna be me playing on my own time.
It's me, Stu Takumi. I'm here to announce that Ace Attorney Phoenix Wright versus Professor Layton is coming to all platforms.
Thanks.
I'm praying that happens at some point because Layton vs. Wright is actually really good.
I got that game on my recording 3DS if you ever need to just have someone to have the footage to capture.
Yes.
I haven't played it.
I mean, I played through part of it. I played through like maybe the first couple chapters.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to do like a full stream playthrough at some point.
Yeah. All right. As for the messages, the guy from Ratatouille, the rat. As for who we're raiding, I want to go raid Junith the Bug.
Junith the Bug.
Yeah. I was playing Mario Party with her yesterday. That was very fun. She won the game too, actually.
As you should have.
And
Yeah.
you lost. He was really happy.
I did lose, yes. I got last place. To be fair, though, I did not know what I was doing. I'd never played that board in my life, so I'm like, oh, okay, I have to figure this out pretty quickly. I mean, I figured it out by the end, of course, but yeah. But yeah, she's doing Dragon Quest XI. Currently, looks like in the casino area, for those who know the game. It's a casino, yippee. And she's there right now. The Act 2 casino, specifically.
Yep, they're to do a thing with a party member who Vinny defines.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever that means.
Yeah. Alright. Again, thank you for being here, guys. And I'll see y'all tomorrow for some Pokemon Sapphire. Y'all have yourselves a good rest of your night. Bye.
Bye.